Good morning, Justin.
What's up, Paul?
How are you doing?
Good.
Feeling better?
Yeah, I'm feeling fine.
Getting some rest and stuff? Yep.
Well, I feel better today. Uh, you hear there was another shooting?
Yeah.
Nice. Two more people, I guess.
Yep. Husband and wife, wasn't it? But
I
the
didn't.
husband was an illegal alien.
I didn't
And
see the
they
full
tried to
story.
run over ICE.
From what the only thing I saw was that apparently the guy was part of Trinidad
Iraqua.
Aragua.
Yep. Trende Iraqua.
What's up, Brenda?
Brenda. Boone, stop. Lay down, Boone. Go lay down. The
Uh,
Yeah, there's not a lot of ships or anything out there today. There's been a couple that go by in the dark, but I don't know whether Joe and Johnny were going to go fly today or not, or
yeah, I don't know.
we haven't seen. I tell you who we haven't seen on here in quite a while is TJ.
He's been in the chat a bunch, but
Yeah, he's been in the
might be,
chat. Yep, but
might
he
be
hasn't
busy
been
doing stuff.
on the panel.
We'll see if Ed's still going live tonight or not.
I see the head of the teachers union in Minnesota is holding a press conference right now, telling everybody to leave our kids alone.
Who?
The head of the teachers union in Minnesota.
A bunch of congressmen and senators are calling for his arrest now.
Yeah,
We'll see if they actually do that because it's a problem. Is
I
elected
don't think
officials?
they can't do it.
No, uh, no, they could get him on federal charges for mismanaging funds and fraud. Now I don't know
Oh
what
yeah.
the
You're talking about
Tim Walz.
Tampon Tim. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a bunch of senators and governors calling for his arrest now.
Yeah.
Quite a few of them, but I don't know what the legality of arresting an active governor is. How that works. So if that's ever even been done, I
Well,
don't
I
know.
think they can indict him and then hold off until after he leaves office, which he's going to leave at the end of this term, right?
That's what they said. Yeah.
Now the teachers union is calling for the ice to be eliminated out of Minnesota, out of Minneapolis. Get them the hell out of here.
Put that on live.
She's ranting and raving now.
Who is that?
Katina Taylor, Minneapolis
I don't know who that is.
Federation of Educated Educators. She's the president.
The hell does her job have anything to do with ICE or immigration?
It
Shut
doesn't.
the fuck up and do
It
your
doesn't.
job. Jesus.
It doesn't. Yep.
Grady commented on that shooting of the woman. He thinks it was justified. He said it was 100% justified.
Well, yeah.
What's up, Ed?
Good morning, everybody.
So
Morning,
far,
Brenda.
just Brenda in the chat.
Hey, good morning, Ed.
Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Justin.
Now is tonight the night you're going to go live or tomorrow?
Tonight is the night.
Okay. You're going live at what, 8 o'clock?
Your time, yeah. It'd be 7 o'clock my time.
Okay.
Yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Well, I wish you well.
Oh, thank you.
Are you ready? You a little nervous or?
A little bit.
Yeah,
You
once
just-
you do it a couple of times, you
Yeah.
don't even think about it anymore.
It is what it is. I mean,
You just be yourself and you'll do fine.
it will be what it will be. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out.
Well, that was my main reason of not purchasing a streaming service until you're ready to decide whether you want to.
Yeah.
Because that's just a waste of money.
Well, appreciate it. Thanks. Thank you for the help.
Boone, lay down.
Do I?
Go lay
I
down.
said thank you for the help.
Oh yeah, no problem. I don't mind helping people.
So did you get it? Did you get him all set up, Justin?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, and he even got my file back.
Yeah, that's what you were saying yesterday. He found the file you lost in it, but you know what? That just goes to show, Ed, you don't clear anything off your computer.
Yeah, no, I just thought that once you delete it. Like I was like, oh shit. Because I had a whole bunch of videos in there, like stuff that I went with my brother. And I mean, I know a video is a video, but it's my little brother. It means a little
Yeah.
to me. But I mean,
It's your little brother that means a little to you. I think you want to say that's your little brother that means a lot to you.
yeah. Yeah, we went to places where I guess we were not supposed to, but we end up going anyway. So
Boone is just going to be a pain in my ass today. I can see that now. He didn't eat his breakfast. He goes running back and forth to the back door. He comes over here and nuzzles me, saying, I want to go out, I want to go out. And it's not that nice of weather out.
But it looks a little bit windy. I can see the waves on
No,
the,
it is windy.
in the lake there, the river.
You gotta go outside. I'm gonna let him out. He can just stay out in the rain. I don't care.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
He'll come in when he wants to.
I just thought I would do it today just because tomorrow the other bill is on, whatever. Sundays, people getting ready to go to work. And today there's nobody. Well, except Laura. But Laura's at 2 o'clock in my time. So
Oh, yeah, there's nothing wrong with doing that because yeah, Sundays are kind of a bad day to pick.
where's Mark? Good morning,
Morning,
Mr. Mark.
Justin, Ed, Paul.
Yeah.
I think Paul just went to let his puppy out.
Uh-huh.
New York Yankees, eh?
Yeah, one of the things about hard drives, nothing is ever actually deleted from a hard drive.
No,
Um,
that's what I told him. I said,
Yeah, until it's either reformatted, overwritten, then it's still there. All they do is delete the registry,
well, that's
Yeah,
what I
that's
told him. I
delete
said,
the registry, so that if you know how to do it, you can get it back.
well, that's what I told Ed. I said, I said, if you would have deleted the recycle bin, it would have been a little bit more of a pain to get it back, but it would have
But you
been
can still get
totally
it.
doable. But luckily, he didn't know what the recycle bin is, so he was just dumping all his shit in there and leaving it. So it was just sitting in there. It was real easy. I just grabbed it back out and dragged it to the main screen and dropped it.
Well, I deleted last night. I deleted 50, about 55 files from the recycle bin.
Like I said, and when you go to empty your recycle bin, you definitely want to skim through it real closely, just in case you happen to drop something in there you didn't want.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like I always double check mine before I do a deletion, just in case.
like I said, that night when I deleted, I was like, oh shit.
Do it.
Those-
I'm gonna add it to Paul's channel. Hold on, let me show you. I did a cartoon version of him sitting at the TV or sitting in front of the computer. Let's see here. On his shorts. Yeah. The
Oh shit.
cartoon version of him.
That's cool.
You should have included a picture of him sunbathing out on a deck chair next to his car in the what's it. So he's sat there, but his car's there and he's there as well.
I don't know why they came out so dark though. Sorry.
I push can.
Yeah, very good.
Because they don't look like that on my end. Maybe it's something YouTube did. I don't know. Fucking compression or something. It's weird.
Wow. Nobody in the
I
chat besides Brenda.
Yeah, I'll take they'll be here in a minute. Paul's video's actually been gaining some pretty good traction. He's already got one that's got almost 1,000 views 4
Nice.
days ago.
People are finding him again.
Yeah. Well, I've been doing a search. I did a search earlier on a dummy account for Paul's channel, his new
Yeah.
one, and it's starting to come up in the search now. So the algorithm's starting to pick it back up. Which I
What-
told Paul that was going to happen. It's going to take a couple months, if not 3 months or so, before
Oh, for his new channel. Yeah.
before it's starting to be really easily found. But I did a search earlier, and it was you had to scroll down a little ways, but it was there where it wasn't there before. So
Uh-huh.
it's starting to show up. So yeah, you notice that, Paul? Some of your 2 or 3 of your videos have gotten hundreds and hundreds of views. So people are starting to find your new your channel now.
Cool. What,
One of them's got 800 and something views on it.
really?
Another one's got, I think, 400 and something. Yeah, one's got 498, 722, 81. And then you got a couple that are like over 100 views that are like 130.
Paul's
We got-
becoming popular again.
And then you got one that's got 312 views.
Well, people are just watching me, Ed, because you're not on yet. When you get on, they'll stop watching me.
No. No.
Mark will
You-
be there tonight,
You'll be our hero, no matter what.
right, Mark?
Probably.
Probably.
And your best
He's
viewed
not
short,
promising. It's probably.
your best viewed short so far is the Hillbilly Houseboat, 328 views. But I haven't really been posting a lot of shorts for you, but I just did 2 more today. I just don't know why YouTube made them so dark. They don't look like that on my side. It's really weird. Well, Paul's got 12 people watching. There's nobody saying anything.
Morning,
Yeah.
bro.
We're just kind of treading water here.
Well, you got a good amount of people watching, a decent amount.
How many subscribers do I have now, Justin?
61, I think.
61 subscribers? Okay.
But see, by throwing some of your videos out in the shorts feed too, people that were watching your videos, if they watch shorts, it's going to pop up as a suggestion in their shorts feed.
Okay.
So anybody that's in the boat,
Good morning,
it's gonna
Joel.
Pop up.
Joe.
What's up, Joe?
Hey, Joe, good morning.
So he'll be here in a bit.
Come on, Joe, hurry up. Move your little ass.
Maybe up to 15 people. And I woke up with a pounding ass headache this morning.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's just because I know what it is. It's because I pretty much cut almost all of my caffeine out of my diet. So you'll get, if you somebody that drinks a lot of caffeine and then you just kind of cut yourself off and go straight to water or whatever, it can cause you to have really bad headaches for the first couple of weeks. So
Oh, you don't drink coffee no more?
I've never drank coffee.
Oh,
I'm just talking about sodas and stuff like that.
okay.
Anything with caffeine in it. Because the main ingredient in the headache medicine is caffeine. So that plays a part with you getting migraines or headaches if you stop drinking it. All of a sudden you just cut caffeine out altogether. You can cause yourself to get migraines real bad for the first couple of weeks until your body kind of readjusts to the lower
Here
caffeine.
comes Donald.
Morning, Don.
Good morning, guys.
Good
Hey,
morning, Mr.
Donald, how you
Don.
doing?
I'm doing okay. I just want to pop on and let everybody know that I will be going live tonight.
At 8 o'clock Eastern time?
It's gonna be Mudball Dawn's Happy Fun Time Hour. I can tell you exactly what you're going to see when you show up. We're going to have puppets. We're going to have a little bit of education with the puppet. We're going to teach English poetry. We're going to be talking about meter and rhyme and what makes.
That's it. That's it. I'm out of here.
You said I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's
actually
too
be
funny,
prepared.
Don. That is hilarious.
Ed went off to build a puppet. Yeah, Justin, if I have to skip coffee or something about mid-afternoon, I start getting just it starts buzzing and I can feel it coming on. And if once it starts that buzzy headache, I can get the caffeine in my system, but it doesn't matter. It's gonna still hit me.
Good
Yeah.
morning,
Takes a while
Edwards.
to.
When I was working at Walmart, I had an assistant manager who was a big Pepsi drinker. I mean, he drank a lot of coffee and Pepsi, and he stopped drinking caffeine altogether.
Hmm.
And that first week, man, he was just having hell at work, man. He was taking Excedrin here and there to kind of try to curb off of it a little bit,
Yeah, that doesn't work.
but his main goal was to cut out the sodium and the sugar. But
Good
Yeah.
morning, Sarah.
Well, luckily I drink my coffee black, so it's just cutting out mainly the caffeine. But yeah,
he would try his hardest not to take an Excedrin here and there, but sometimes it would get really bad, and he would be like,
yeah,
"I got."
Excedrin does not will not touch that withdrawal headache. It did, and
Sarah
It
I
said,
helps
have
with
cut back.
mine. It
I've
helps
cut back a
with me.
lot on my caffeine. When I worked at Walmart, I would go through a couple pots of coffee a night myself.
Oh,
That's without help. And I carried around an Altoid tin full of coffee beans. I would chew coffee beans. Just
ew.
Sarah says it sounds like boredom to her.
what does?
Oh,
Your show tonight.
She's talking shit to Donald over the comments last week.
Oh, what sounds like boredom?
Well,
Don's Happy Fun Time Show?
Don, can I say something?
Yes.
Your hair looks perfect today. I
Uh,
just thought I would let you know. That's all.
yeah. Check back in. I'm finishing up my nightmare week, so check back in later.
Hey, Sarah, how you doing?
Oh,
It's
they
good.
have those. I remember my cousin Matt and my dad were obsessed with those chocolate covered coffee beans.
It's a waste
Oh,
of
they
chocolate.
love those.
I would just get coffee beans. I would just fill my Altoid with my coffee from here at home before I grind it. I would just scoop some beans into an Altoid tin, carry it around in my pocket.
Because they actually sell. They used to buy them at Walmart. Walmart sells chocolate covered coffee beans, and I said my
Hmm.
cousin and my dad were obsessed with those things. They were
Yeah.
always snacking on
Would they chew on them?
them. They're chocolate covered. They're what they are. They're
They're-
like a baked. I think they're like baked, where they're kind of soft and crumbly, and then they put chocolate around them, and then you eat them.
They're just a coffee bean. It's a roasted coffee bean covered in chocolate.
People like them though. They when I worked at Walmart, they used to sell like crazy.
Yep.
Sarah says chocolate covered espresso beans are really good. Justin, now you know what you could get the wife when you want to please her.
Yeah. When I first started dating my wife, all her family for the Christmases, they knew I drank coffee, so that's all I got was coffee related gifts. It's like, really? But
Now,
You
is
got
your
one.
brother a coffee drinker too?
uh-huh.
So what you've got to do is make sure that when you start dating somebody, you know that the family knows that you like Ferraris.
And then you get Ferrari Hot Wheels. That's all you'll get.
Did you ever smoke when you were younger, Donald? Oh no.
No, not really.
Okay.
Like
Little
smoking
weed
what?
here and
What are you
there, huh?
talking about?
Like
Little
smoking
weed here and there,
cigars.
Donald?
Yeah, cigarettes, not the other stuff, not the happy
Well,
stuff.
I mean, the happy stuff is so common these days, like cigarettes. You got to specify what are you asking.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
There's already
Donald.
what 40, I think 42 states in the U.S. now have already legalized it.
Well, what
for
I'm
medical
kind of amazed at is the
or
vape
recreational.
market has really risen in the United States. I never heard of vapes before, you know?
Well,
Oh,
vapes
there's
were
lots of them.
designed by I believe it was a Japanese guy, and his dad had lung cancer, I think, and that's how he came up with the idea.
Yeah, but vapes became, instead of a way to stop smoking, they just became a substitute
An
vice. In fact,
addiction.
Yeah.
more people are turned on by vaping because they think it's harmless than by cigarettes. So you actually have more nicotine use because.
And they got some vapes that have marijuana in them, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, the ones that were causing all the medical issues a couple years ago were not tobacco vapes; those were marijuana vapes, and it all stemmed from two brothers that had like hundreds of thousands of these vials. They were putting the wrong chemicals in it that were not made for vaping. I don't remember exactly what it was. It was some kind of extract or something they put in there. But then they were selling it to dispensaries all over the country. And that's how that whole thing got. But the news media tried to lump it all together and say,
Well, vaping is not a healthy thing.
well, there's not been a lot of studies on it.
Right.
The only country that has studied it at all has actually only been the UK.
Yeah.
The UK did it over a 10-year study on it.
It's only healthy in when you look at it as a substitute for cigarettes.
Yeah, there's just no tar in them. That's all.
Right.
Well, there's
but-
no carcinogens, there's no tar, there's no carbon monoxide.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's not there. So you're comparing it to a cigarette.
It's just mainly the nicotine.
But it's not healthy compared to breathing.
Yeah, but nothing these days are safe anyway.
That's true. And I say that as a person who is addicted to caffeine. I already admit that.
Everybody has some kind of vice.
Oh, I love my coffee.
Whether it's fucking Twinkies or caffeine, something. Everybody's got some kind of addiction. to
But
that.
coffee has been around for enough centuries that we know pretty much its effects.
In some countries,
Vaping has not been around long enough for us to see long-term effects.
in some countries, the air quality is that bad that the people smoke to get fresh air.
So-
There are places that sell air, canned air.
Canned air. What are you going to do with the can of air?
Oh,
You're
dude,
gonna, you're gonna breathe it because
Mhm.
the smog is so bad in some places that they will sell actually canned air so you can get some fresh air.
and then there's
Wow.
companies that
Fresh.
actually came out that were selling like fresh air from Nepal mountains or something. They would pay, or the Rocky
yeah.
Mountains, And then it was a rich fad thing for a while with rich people. They were buying these canned airs that were supposedly bottled in different areas of the world.
Oh, wow.
It's the same as drinking spring water from different places. Still water.
Well, if you look at like the bottled water industry in the U.S., like 80 or 90% of the bottled water is all owned by Nestle. It all comes from the same wells, but it's just repackaged in different bottles with different fancy labels on it. Nestle owns a lot of the bottled water brands that you see in stores.
Wow.
And I've never tasted a bottle of water where I was like, man, that is so fucking good. Like, that's better, the best water. I've never tasted one like that. Now, I have tasted water that doesn't taste that good. Like, 7-Eleven water branded water is fucking nasty. It tastes like tap water.
Captain Joe.
It tastes like city water. And then Dasani, that was one that everybody always hated at Walmart. We could never get rid of the Dasani. That was like
I
I like the fact that Evian water, Evian spells naive backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just get my water out of the tap.
Well, hey, Joe,
Wow.
we're mug twins today.
Hey,
Yeah,
How much did you pay for your Yeti?
shit, this is how many years ago? I think it was like when they first came out, it was like $40 freaking a piece.
Yeah, I had a
They still
salesperson quit and leave this in their cubicle, so I stole it.
Well, actually, when I went in, my ex-wife was trying to get one for Christmas, and my kids wanted one for Christmas, and she worked at Academy, and I said, "Well, do they have any?" They said they have some. She worked at Academy. Said they're getting ready to put some out. They're $40 a piece, like this. So she told the kids to go buy them for them. So I told the kids, I said, "Hold on a minute. Let's work this thing out the right way." So I went in, and when they came out with 40 of them, and I bought 20 of them. And I took the 20 home and I sold them on eBay for $45 a piece. So I actually got it for free. Everybody got theirs for free. I think I
Dude,
sold them
Yeti,
$50 a piece.
To me, Yeti cups are such a waste of money because you can go to Walmart and get the Ozark ones, and you won't
Mhm.
notice a difference in quality as far as keeping your drinks cold or hot.
Right.
And they're
This is so
eighth of the
shiny.
fucking price.
This is shiny though.
You can get 2 of those at Walmart, the Ozark version, for like $20 in a double pack.
You got a point. I
And
have
the-
one in the,
And Yeti's stupid asses about 7-8 years ago, they forgot to file the patent on their fucking shit,
Yep.
and Walmart copied it.
right.
Mm-hmm.
And their Ozark cups were identical, and they were selling 2 packs of them for it was like $20. You could get 2 big ones like that for $20.
Let me go find this one I got in the back.
And we couldn't keep them in stock, man. We actually had 2 pallets hidden up in our steel because all the stores were like trying to get them, and the district manager was trying to find where they were all at so he could disperse them throughout the stores. And our store manager had me hide them up in the steel and put cardboard around them so you couldn't see what was in them. We took them to the floor. They were gone within an hour, both pallets.
Pretty sure I got my thermal cup from the pound shop.
Well, these days there's so many companies making them.
Oh.
They all work good.
Well, that's good that you got your thermal cup from the pound. Was it was it a kill
Pound
shelter or no kill shelter?
Yeah. Oh, they were definitely dead when they came out. Yeah.
I got a few downstairs from my work.
oh, there's Joe's home showing his.
We're gonna Arctic is another company. I'm gonna do an unboxing. Stop, guys.
Stanley was a real popular one about 6 months ago.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Everybody wanted the Stanley cups.
That's the same thing, basically.
But it's colored, right?
Yeah, this one's camouflage. So if you put it down on your desk, you might not be able to find it.
Mhm.
Got to make sure you keep your hand on it, you know. But
Well,
this has never been used. I bought this thing brand new, 30 ounce.
See,
Never
I don't
used
like
it.
that. I don't like the lid on that one because it doesn't have anything to seal the top.
Yeah,
Does it? It
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
look like it does.
Yeah, it has a lid.
it's the same thing.
No, but does it have a thing to seal that hole up?
Little
No,
slime.
neither does Yeti.
Well, see, a lot of the newer
Well, my
ones, they
Yeti used to have one, but I
Yeah.
almost just I almost tipped my coffee over to show you the lid. Oh my God, I came close, but mine used to have the slide here, but it
Yeah.
broke, and so
Yeah,
See,
most
it's not-
of them have a cover now. They'll flip over.
Yeah, it's not a real Yeti if it
Read
doesn't
the
have
food
the
in your
lid.
dish.
Yeah, mine's got a little slider that slides over the drinking hole.
Yeah, Yeti never did. I think they came out with one that had one, but Yeti just has the place where your straw could go through. You could drink out of.
Fuck. Now you guys want to make me want to go downstairs and get my Yeti.
I have one Yeti cup that I got for, was it Christmas last year?
TJ, good morning.
Hey,
I
TJ.
love it. It's a little red thermos type.
I got a
Little
2
skinny
liter
one.
one. I got a 2 liter one that my work gave us.
Well, see,
Over
I
the
don't like the
summer.
big bulky ones like Joe has. I got a skinnier one that's like a thermos. Has a
That's
thermos
what she
top,
said.
and you can pop it up. and
Not
drink
to
out of
you.
it. What's up, TJ?
Where did
So-
the not to you come from?
Sorry,
Line.
Justin.
Because that is a
Where
great
is-
Lon came up with it, I
response.
think. Yeah, one day somebody says, Art said something about, that's what she said. And Lon said, not to you.
Yeah, then it would.
That's a great response to that's what she said.
Yeah.
Credit where credit is due.
Yeah. I'll give it to Lon.
I can't remember. Is it you, Joe?
I'm guessing he heard it somewhere else because it is pretty clever. He's not even here to defend himself, and I feel
He-
bad about that.
He's
No, you
funny.
don't.
He's a funny guy.
Which one is it? You, Don, or is it Joe that's got the same one as me? That's a camera lens.
Yeah, I got
that
camera
was
lens.
Joe.
Yeah.
I got two of them actually.
Oh,
Mm.
you just lay there on the floor, right?
Yeah, I don't have one of those.
Wait, no, I thought you did have one, Donald.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Like
I
this,
have
Donald.
real camera lenses.
Like a coffee mug is a camera lens?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like
What
a
the-
camera lens.
Yeah, those are too small for me.
Let's see that again, Joe. If you don't mind, please. Hold on, you're not big yet. Oh, that's
To
really
sati- Those are too small. To satisfy my coffee consumption, I'd have to get one that is like this.
cool. Oh, a big flashlight.
Yeah.
No, that's a lens.
Get a
Oh,
500 mil mirror.
Holy shit.
That is a 150 to 600.
Yeah, we know about your dumpster diving with your Yeti cup, TJ. I was the one that told you to call him and tell him the lid broke. They get a free lid.
See, that might hold enough coffee for me for the day.
Oh, well, that's pretty cool, man.
I got it. I don't use it very often.
The F 4.5, 5.6.
That is a 5 to 6.3, but wide out at 150, it's the 5, but you zoom into the 600, it's a 6.3.
So would this be like
But
the
still,
picture
that's
version
not
of
bad.
that?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh, look at
Holy
there.
That's when you're having a party and you want a picture.
shit. Holy shit.
Well, we're planning a trip to New Mexico, to Albuquerque for the balloon festival this year. And I was thinking maybe taking my camera gear and taking that just to zoom in on the balloons. But then I was sitting there thinking, if I'm shooting the balloons unless I'm up, I'm just going to be shooting the bottom of the balloon and it's not going to be worth seeing. That's always before vacation. It's like, okay, what do I need to take as far as camera gear?
Here you go. You said you want a keg? Here's a keg.
Wardo.
Yeah,
There
mine's
you go.
Yeah,
That's
Donald, that's a
that big
cake.
ass coffee mug.
the two zooms I've got are a 35 to 1
Yeah, you
And,
see this one right here?
300.
I told him, actually, it's a 2.8, right? And it's a 400 to 1,000. That's what this one is. And I wanted to buy. I said, if I ever get money enough to buy one of these, it's like
How much?
$28,000.
Yeah,
My
fuck
son said-
that.
My son said, "Who in the hell is gonna carry it?"
$28,000.
I can see you falling, stumbling, and falling on that.
I can't. I wouldn't want to pick it up.
You need one of those big ass like industrial professional tripods.
tripod.
That thing.
Yeah.
I know cheap.
Oh yeah,
from
you need
Amazon.
a heavy duty.
And that's not for sports. You're not gonna get anything done in sports with that unless you sit in the back of the end zone and you don't move.
You see Joe running down the field with that big ass lens.
No,
You
that's
see
kind
me
of lens
rolling on the field.
that you may use it for some wildlife You're
Yeah.
gonna be using it to shoot
Like a
rocket
mountain?
launches,
Or a
Yeah.
mountain?
stay back at observation areas, and zooming in
Yeah.
on rocket launches and stuff.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sarah,
that's a 2.8.
Sarah said
That's why it's
Justin
so freaking
Thomas.
big.
Mm.
You're
Yeah,
in
Justin,
trouble.
we got to remember Justin Thomas here. So my son Justin called me and I said, he said, "You really 197 pounds?" I said, "Yeah, why?"
Just
He says, "Well,
message
you're
me.
only 3 pounds heavier than me." I said, "I'm just trying to get down to your weight so we won't have any disadvantages what kick your ass."
Telling you, that ain't gonna happen, Joe. You'll be wearing another brace on that other wrist.
I said, "I don't want you to give me any excuses that I was heavier than you. I beat your ass."
I don't know, Joe. If you get down to around 180, I'm gonna have to go on a diet.
Well, my goal, I put it like this: my goal by New Year's was 200, and I hit it.
Mhm.
And actually, my first goal when I started back in April, when I
But then after
decided,
New Year's, he's gonna be eating king cake and.
no, I'm not eating anything. I don't want anything. So back in April, when I was in the meeting with the parents for football, they had the app. They said if you just stay under the calories based on what you put in there, if you put it in right, you will lose weight. And tell them it says, what do you want to lose by when? And I said, well, by November, I wanted to get down to 225 pounds. That's what I said. So I stayed on that thing, then I got back on Manjaro, and my goal really was 225. And all of a sudden, I was at 225 back
Oh,
in
you're
like
taking drugs
September.
to do this. Yeah, I thought
Well,
it was just all willpower.
it is willpower because I'm hungry. The drugs aren't working anymore. It's working to the degree where it's trying to keep me from eating, but I get hungry. And you're not supposed to get hungry. So he's gonna have to either up the dose. I don't know if he can even up the dose. I think I got the highest dose he can give me. So so I looked at it and I said, let me see if I can get to 200 by the end of the year. And the trainers over there that push these apps and this is actually it's not just they have a whole building and everything where they bring everybody in and train them for football and train them with weightlifting and everything. And he looked at me and he said, I'm proud of you, man. He said, because you got down so much so fast. And he said, and you're doing it healthy. You're not doing it crazy. He said, I really like to get down to about 170. If I get down to 170, I think that'd be good. I think I'd be really comfortable.
I give you shit because I have to,
Yeah, you have to.
but you
Are
did do good. You have done a good job.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Do you feel like you're getting enough
What else?
exercise
Now, what's the
being
rest of
home
the
all the
story?
time, Donald?
Okay,
Good morning,
fine.
East Coast.
Fine. If I have to have something else to say about it, you have lost a lot of weight, but you're still fucking ugly.
I did something. I was waiting. I had to let you do the rest.
Good morning, East Coast. Good morning.
Dusty, for
There's
somebody
always a
that's
but.
Dusty, for somebody that's the size of a toddler, you talk a lot of shit.
Oh, and by the way,
Justin, how's your?
Now, do you feel like you're getting enough exercise being at home all the time now, Donald? Or
No, I'm getting less exercise. I used to take my lunch break when I was in the office, and when we were at the old location, we had a park right behind us that I would just go out and I would walk the walking trail around the park. I know I could do 2 loops, and then on my 15-minute breaks, I had a little block area that I was able to hit and do a quick 15-minute break. So I was walking basically, uh, what, an hour and a half a day
yeah,
during workday, and here I forget, and I
you need
don't
one of
walk.
those. You need one of those big ass, really like sturdy treadmills you can sit there on with the.
No, I can.
No.
I
You
can.
can work
If
while
at
you're walking.
no, at a brisk pace, I can walk the entire subdivision in right about 15 minutes. So I can hop out here and walk the loop, and I should do that,
Good morning,
but I
Johnny.
don't.
Johnny. Yeah, I made a mistake, Donald. That's a 200. It had a converter on there to double it. It's a 200 to 500. That's what it is. Here's wait, where'd it go? Hold on a minute. I'll show you. This is a better picture to show you how bad it looks.
Double up. So
This one right here.
Canon had
Look how
one.
big that bitch is. Look at that
Hold
tripod.
on,
I didn't
Yep.
know Canon did it.
Holy shit.
I didn't know
Yeah.
Canon did
is
a
that
double.
that's what is that, Manfrotto?
It's gotta be. I don't know. I can't tell what it is.
No.
This is a
Yeah,
Sigma
I'm
lens.
I'm looking at the logo on the side. Yeah, I've got a tripod about. I don't have
Yeah,
a tripod quite that big, but I got one close.
That's a Sigma lens. I can't tell what it is. It might be a Pro. What you're saying?
No,
Man
I
Pro?
think I've got because there's the distortion. If you look at the size of his hand
Yeah.
to his head, there's quite a bit of distortion. You've got a lot of flattening going on there, so that makes the head in the lens look a lot bigger than it really is.
Right. But that's big as shit, man. And like it weighs 35 pounds. And like Justin told me, he said, "You gonna buy that thing? Who's gonna carry it? You're not gonna carry it." Yeah, I said, "That's what I got you for." When I first started shooting out there, and he was just not in the school yet, he used to. I have a case in the back that held all my cameras, all my lenses, everything. So what I did is it had rolling wheels. He'd roll it out wherever we were going and get everything out for him. We'll get everything together. And one of the kids asked him one day, said, "Why you keep rolling that? What is that in that case? What is it?" He goes, "That's my automobile." He said, "My dad won't buy me a car. He bought him cameras."
So that's the kind of lens you would need. Like, remember that hill that people used to go on that was about 20 miles from Area 51, and they'd sit up there and video?
Yes,
That'd
that's
be the
kind
kind
of
of lens you'd need.
Want a
huh?
little bit more than that.
That thing is huge.
They don't even sell
But
it
you-
anymore. Sigma
You
doesn't
can't
sell
even
it.
get you can't even get
no.
up on
You
that
probably
hill no
at
more.
a certain point you just need to get a telescope and an adapter.
Yep.
Well, you
got a
can't
point.
even get up on that hill anymore. They done confiscated that land now, so there's no viewpoints anymore of Area 51. They took that land away about
Yeah.
10 years ago.
I did keep my heavy duty Manfrotto, and I think that's what that was.
Coming on, TJ?
I'm pretty sure this is what was in that picture.
That's a big fucking tripod.
Yeah, that
That's
might
like-
be it. That looks like it.
Look about the size of that hand on
Yeah,
the side of
that's
it. I'm pretty sure that was the
It don't
tripod he
even look
had.
like a tripod. It looks
Where'd
like
he
a
pull it?
quad pod.
He pulled that out of his shelf. God darn it. You got everything in that shelf, huh?
It's like fucking Santa's bag and shit. He just pulled it out of a little
Well,
2-inch
I don't
deep
get a lot of
fucking
use for
bookshelf.
this anymore, but the mounting plate on this here, it will be good to. Actually, I had this for the C300, but I sold the C300. I still have that Panasonic in the other room.
How many legs does that thing have? It looked like way more than 3.
No, I had 3 legs.
Oh, that's what I said. That thing looked like a quad
But
pod or whatever you call it.
each leg was dual reinforced with more tubes.
That thing was thick.
Justin, a quad pod will never be a thing. You want a tripod because a tripod, you can have all 3 legs stable,
Yep.
No, that I was.
no matter what the surface.
Yeah, 4 you can't.
You need a theodolite one.
I can't
You
remember the
what?
name of the which one?
Tripods that we use for surveying on theodolites and levels where they're massive wooden legs that are about 4 or 5 inches across.
Yeah.
Yep, I've got access to an antique transit that has the big wooden legs, super wide, but there's no way it would hold the weight.
We had one when we were doing the school photography with Oak Gallery. The Camera Res was the name of the camera we used.
Uh-huh.
It held like the roll held like 1,000 or 2,000 negatives. That's how big this thing was. And the tripod, I guarantee that tripod weighed 40 pounds that we used to have to use for it. And when I turned everything in, when I left Oak Gallery, I turned everything in and everything. And about a year later, I went to the back of my closet and I found one of those tripods that was sitting there. I forgot to turn it in. I had no use for it. That was the worst part about it. I had no use for it. So I said, you know what? Let me go down there. And I went down there. They were still in business. So I said, here, I forgot this. Gave it back to them. I had no use for that thing because I had nothing I could have put on that. But they didn't miss it because we had so much equipment at that place. And I would have loved to have had one of those cameras, kept one of those cameras.
It tries.
Those
Go
cameras
out there with a
was
fucking big ass tripod like that, holding a little fucking disposable camera.
yeah.
Little $40 digital camera from Walmart.
That's what I need to do is to get my little GoPro with the quarter 20 adapter and put it on that big tripod.
Yeah, just be walking around with it.
Yeah.
Here you
And
go,
just-
Donald. Go ahead.
And just start doing YouTube videos where I'm out doing wildlife photography with my GoPro and just cut to the side shot of me actually getting the shot. And
It's a
That'd be funny.
ridiculous ass tripod.
Here's another almost unboxing. Right here. This is a Minolta digital, right? Bought one
Wasn't
for
that
my
the one
son.
you bought and then it broke and you had to send it back or something?
No, the
Oh.
one I bought was the Canon 90D. I sent it back.
Oh,
And
yeah,
guess
yeah,
what? I
that's
figured out what it was. You ready for this? It wasn't broken.
Okay.
Because it did it again to me. I said, what the hell? And I realized that when I pushed the SD card in, it wasn't in all the way. So it wouldn't let the camera do anything until it got pushed in. It shorts it out. Just the way it is.
I
said-
remember somebody saying something about the SD card.
Right. And when I realized that, I said, well, shit, I sent the other one back. There was nothing wrong with it. So they didn't even look at it, probably just sent the other one and then figured it out. But this is a Minolta, okay? It's the MND65 selfie shot, they call it. It's 56 megapixel photos, 4K ultra high resolution, front and back lenses. They got an 18 times digital zoom, digital image stabilization, wireless connectivity. And it comes with the AC adapter, it comes with the lens cap, it comes with the carrying pouch, it comes with a 32 memory card, it comes with everything, you know? And
you
I bought
doing
one of
with it?
these. Well, I bought one of these for my daughter-in-law and my son. And because we were looking at one and we saw this about a year ago and said, yeah, buy that one. That's a good one. That's going to give them everything they need, right? To have a little small camera with them and be able to have a camera with them all the time. They never
Mhm.
bought it. So I went on Best Buy and it was still $150. So I looked at it and I bought it. And I got it here and I started reading and reading and reading. And I said, well, shit, I'm going to get me one. I'm going to get me one just to have one I can keep in my car all the time. If something happens, throw my press pass on and just shoot with this, you know? And so I bought this. I said, well, I'm going to give this one to my daughter because she needs a camera for the little one. Now, I looked at it and said, I ain't giving her this camera. I went and bought a different camera for her. And I still got this. When I got to the end of the month to decide whether I'm going to keep it or not or give it back to Best Buy.
Yeah, for the average person, you really don't need to buy a camera anymore.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
her cell
But
phone.
she don't know how to take pictures with a cell phone because she's always doing them vertically. This
Yeah,
way,
if she can't figure out her cell phone, then she can't figure out a camera.
well, she did good job in California with the camera. I'll admit that.
Hmm.
And she was enthused because it was blue.
And what's wrong with portrait, by the way? You just don't
And
like the portrait video?
You talking about with
Vertical.
the cell phone? Yeah, if you're doing it for YouTube or something like that, I'd rather have a bigger picture. You know, I'd rather have more megapixels. Because you're losing them in vertical.
No, you're not.
Yeah, you used to. I don't know if you don't anymore. You used to.
You're turning the camera to the side. You're getting the same. The camera is still getting the same.
The
Yeah,
same.
it's still getting the same. It is now. It is now. But when they first
Especially if
started,
you're just doing photography.
when they started doing the cameras a few years ago, the megapixels changed when you did vertical. I remember that.
Only if you didn't change camera orientation. If you're trying to just do it vertical. the sensor doesn't care what direction it's facing.
Yeah, because you're right.
Uh,
Now you're
now,
right. But
now
I
on
just
the
don't like it.
drones,
If you're gonna do
they
it,
did
now, if
have
you're
that
doing it,
vertical on the drones that were
Yeah.
chopping in
yeah,
to
you're
the
chopping
center
in.
cut
But-
and doing your vertical
if I'm-
video.
if
That way
I'm
you lose
taking a-
resolution.
If I'm taking a picture of you that wants just a portrait, I'm gonna shoot it vertical. But half of the time, whenever I use my camera for something, it's because I got my freaking big lens with me, and then they got 80 people in the picture, and I got to get the picture for the paper. And it
Mhm.
pisses me off that they put 80 people in this picture, and I grab my camera real quick out my back pocket and take the picture, and I could use that one anyway because I shoot it in RAW. Wake up, Paul. But I'm thinking about keeping this camera for $150, you know. And then this camera, it'll go in my back pocket, and then I'll have it with me in case something like that. Because even if I bring my regular 7D with that 17 to 54 lens I got,
Mhm.
I can get a wide angle and everything. I just don't like what the lens picks up. It's a Sigma lens. It's a good lens, $800 lens, 2.8.
Check
But it
messenger
seems
there.
like it picks up every piece of glare. You know, so you got to dehaze it a little bit and everything, and it's just too much work. These little cameras like this, these little point and shoots, do all that shit digitally before you even look at it. You know, they
Mhm.
seem to take some pictures better. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or not.
Justin, check your messenger.
I know, and I told her to check her messenger. I already
Oh.
answered her.
Oh, okay.
You better be nice. She's gonna slap you.
My thing is do you think that a professional camera like you or Donald have, do you guys think that could ever be compacted down to a cell phone size in the
No.
future? You think it's impossible?
Well,
Depends.
yeah,
'Cause
because I mean, if you're looking, can a cell phone today take pictures as good as a digital camera or better than a digital camera that came out 20 years ago? Yeah, if you're going to compare it, but the technology is also advancing on the larger cameras as well.
Right.
You're getting better resolution,
No,
better
I
internal.
understand that. I'm just wondering if you guys ever thought it could be compacted down to that size.
You're going to have you're always going to have issues because you're going down to that little tiny sensor.
Yeah, the sensors change. That's the big thing.
Plus
Okay.
the clarity of the glass on the lens.
Your glass is better. You're getting low light. You're always going to get better because you can put bigger glass on there, which basically pulls in more light.
Right.
So no, you're never going to be able to get a phone to perform as well as a large camera.
Oh, I'm not saying a phone itself. I'm just saying, would it be able to be compacted down to the size of a phone, like a professional camera?
If they can keep
Like
the sensor
thin
at an
and
inch.
small.
DJ.
That was my main thing. Like if you just took all the phone aspects out of it and just made it a camera.
Well,
if they can
they
make
could-
it a 1-inch
Justin,
sensor.
If they could do that, then we'd already have cameras that were this small, and we do. They're called GoPros, and they're not really good in low light. Whatever those small form cameras are that we have now, those limitations are what would you get from compacting
That's
down.
funny.
Okay.
So-
That's pretty good. Organize these nuts. That was pretty good.
Tired of hearing the excuses. Get on the fucking battle. Organizing stuff. What the fuck does that even mean?
Well, no, because okay, so so I had this I had like this organizer for like the silverware or whatever. So I took out I had this silverware and it had all this, I don't know, it had shit all in it from like bugs crawling around and like all their poo or
What? You
whatever.
had shit on it, bro? What the fuck?
Yeah, so I had to fucking take all the silverware out, put it in the sink, and wash everything, and then I was organizing the linen closet for a little bit because everything was disorganized. So I was just
And everything, and don't forget everything.
Everything.
Yeah, everything.
Everything.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I was like, oh my god.
But TJ, was it everything?
Yeah, it was everything. Yeah, I was kind of I was breaking a sweat a little bit running up and down the stairs. I was like, oh my god, this is such
Yeah,
a
make sure
workout.
make sure it's everything now, TJ.
Yeah, because he was running up and down the stairs and everything.
and everything.
All right, so Spotify.
That's funny. Everything.
Hey, Donald, what I'm waiting on is my
That's
daughter-in-law
funny.
to come over
That's
here
pretty
with the
good.
camera so I can look at it before I open.
Oh goodness.
That's really what I want to do. I got to find out if she's done it yet, if she's fooled with it yet. Because again, like you were saying, what's holding me back on keeping this is the sensor. You know, if I'm not going to have many shots I need with that camera anyway. Now, it might be good to bring with me if we're going, like I'm going flying with Johnny and I want to stick it on the car and video like some B-roll. But I could do that with my phone too.
Now, I will say, Justin, that at a certain point, resolution is going to become. Actually, no. For still cameras, you're still going to want. The higher the resolution of the sensor, the more you're able, for at least for still photography, the more you're able to punch in.
And that's what she said.
That's what she said.
Not to you, TJ.
Look what I got from Johnny. I got a little Johnny Drumflyer Jones and Coffee, like little fidget spinner thing, and then I won the beanie, and then I won this little like a SD card reader thing.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute.
He won something else, but he didn't have the drone that he won for, so that's just a crap that Johnny had laying around.
Well, he got the beanie. He wanted the beanie. He said that morning. Remember that morning you said you wanted the beanie. I told Johnny was giving one away, and he went on there and
Yeah.
won it. I'm glad I
Yeah.
told you. And
Yeah.
but what gets me is that I thought Johnny was my friend. I never got one of those little fidgets.
Well, I had a smaller one than this, but like I guess I kept spinning it or whatever, and the grooves or whatever, like the middle part, it broke. So and then I guess he just sent me another one. Like this,
That's all right.
I guess from like spinning it, it just kind of like
Yeah.
broke off. I was like, oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to his house next week sometime, and we're gonna go up in his attic. He's gonna go in his attic, and I'm gonna make a list of everything he's got. And when he gets to certain things, I'm gonna say, "Throw that down to me." Throw that down to me.
Yeah, I want that.
What is it?
I want that. I want that.
I want that. I want that. You know what he gave me the other day? The other day he brought
What?
me a lighted landing pad.
Oh, lighting landing pad.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Lighting, it lights up for nighttime.
Oh, that's
nice.
neat.
Now he's had it for about a year and a half, and I've been asking for it for about a year and a half. I finally got it, but I got it. You got to be persistent.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
But it's
funny.
nice to have a friend like that with all those connections he's got.
Yeah.
Wait, John, if you're still here, did you buy that other Neo 2? I'm just asking. He sent me a thing, another Neo 2. The whole setup with the goggles and everything was cheap. He said he was thinking about buying it again, selling the goggles and the motion control and just keeping the Neo and the batteries. Neo 2 and the
Nice.
batteries.
Ray's got a Neo too. He brought it with him yesterday when we were out flying. Or no,
Yeah.
not yesterday, but the day before. When we went out flying at the Riviera Beach Marina where the Margaritaville ship comes in, and it was me, Ray,
Alex.
Steve Barnett, and Ken. What's his last name? I can't remember his last
Place it
name.
here,
but,
Ken?
Huh? No, not
Place-
place it here. No, No, it was a different Ken. But he had the Neo 2 with him. He was flying that thing. That thing looks pretty cool actually up close.
Yeah, the Neo 2 is nice. Like I said, I got a second one sitting in the back that I don't know if I'm gonna sell or keep it either. What you call it? The mini copper, the mini V. I put a little thing on it. Said I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. I might just sell it. Mark Fisher said, "How much?" So I could sell it in a minute, I'm not sure.
I don't know. I'd like to. I think I'd like to at least get the Neo 2 or whatever. But
Just, are you gonna fly it though, Joe?
I don't know.
Because the longer it sits there, less valuable it's gonna be.
I don't know, but it's a novelty item, so that's the one reason I bought it. And like I said, the first time I flew the other one, I changed the clear props to green because I trimmed off the top of a tree.
Yeah,
And I went out to Lake Pontchartrain and flew it just in an open area where I could see it. And I'm telling you, for some reason, that yellow Mini V, when it gets about 50 feet from you, man, you can't see it. You lose it. It blends in with no matter what color is behind it, it's blending in. I was saying, I know it's right there. I'm looking where it was. Where the hell is it? And I'd move it around a little bit, and all of a sudden I notice it. You know, it's like, where in the hell is it going? How you can't see this thing?
Yeah,
That's why I keep an anti-collision light on mine during the day even.
Yeah, well, I do that with all my other drones. If I do keep this one, that's going on it.
Good morning,
That
Frank.
way I'll see that blink.
Yeah, but that's a drone that shouldn't even get it far enough away from you to where you should be losing it.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
Don't
talking
have
50
that
feet.
long of.
I mean, I didn't go out. I could show you the video. I go out to the video and I could tell you how far I went. I guarantee I wasn't more than 50 feet.
yeah. Joe, I got a question for
I
you.
can't show you because it's not on the air data.
Well, I used to fly the Phantom 4, but what sold me on putting the anti-collision light on my drone during the day was when I got my Mini.
Oh, yeah.
Flying, especially on an overcast day when the sky was
What's up,
gray
Jody?
and that little gray drone would just, I can hear it. I cannot see it.
I know.
uh,
My Mavic 3, I was flying one time over the Chifunka River doing a hyperlapse of the bridge, and I was on the other side of the bridge, not where we usually fly. And I had that thing out over the water, and I had that anti-collision light blinking, and it was at 1,700 feet from me, and I could see it.
Mhm.
I knew where it was.
Yeah, having that little blinking light, and it's not just having it where you can see it. It's because you can look up and do this, and oh, there it is. It might take you a couple seconds having that blinking light. You're like,
Yeah.
look up, and you're instantly keyed into where you're at.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. And also, it detracts birds. Because when I fly like the Air 2S over by Pearl River, the swallows are everywhere. But if I have that light blinking, they'll dive, but they won't get close. The time I went over there one time with the Air 2S and flew it, I had changed the props to carbon fiber props. So I had the heavy carbon fiber props on it. And I didn't have the anti-collision lights, and the birds were diving it. When I got the drone back, I had blood all over the drone. But they had been clipping it, and they'd been just slicing them. Same thing happened with me in the field behind the complex here. I was flying back there looking at the open field, what they were doing to it, got it back, and I saw bees flying in front of it. Came back, I had pollen all over the thing where it must have been clipping the bees.
be careful.
That's funny.
And there it is.
That's pretty good.
Hey, Joe.
Uh-oh.
You hear him? Don't go out there, Booner.
Hey,
Come
Joe,
on, there, Booner. Come on,
Joe,
Booner. He
yes.
said, "Come on, Booner."
Joe, the RC2. Someone here that's selling. They're asking 200. I got them down to 180.
Yeah,
Is it
he's
worth
a
it?
little wild
The
child.
screen one with the antennas.
Yeah. Which
you ever
one
notice
is that?
that Ed's
RC2?
costume?
The RC2 with the antennas. Yeah. The
Buy
Ed
screen
it.
one.
Ed is a poster boy for why Facebook Marketplace sucks. And let me explain. Because he's one of those people that's constantly talking people down, but never actually buys the fucking shit.
No, I'm not. Yeah, no, with this one.
Every week I hear him say, "Yeah, I done talked like 4 different drones down." But then
I
I'm like,
did,
"Get
and
'em
then the
now."
guy.
I didn't,
No,
you know?
and then the guy sells it, and then he doesn't want to meet you, and then he wants to meet up in a weird place, and I'm like, because there's been lots of people getting robbed. Like they go meet these people, and then they assaulted them and take their stuff?
Why you take your gun with you? Easy solution.
No, I don't have a gun.
When I sold my what was it? It was the two Avadas. I sold it to a guy and he lived in Mississippi. And I said, I'll come up to Pearl River and meet you there. He says, okay, I'll meet you there. So we went up to Pearl River. I pulled over to the gas station. He was sitting there in his car and he had his girlfriend. I thought it was the girlfriend that I was talking to the whole time, but it was him through the girlfriend's account, right? So I'm standing there and the guy looks over at me like that and he goes, and he gets out the car and he's walking over real slow and he looks at me and said, "You're Joe?" I said, "Yeah." I said, he said, "Yeah, I'm the one that was talking to you about buying the drone and everything. I was just making sure you were okay and everything before I came out here," like that. He said, "I even brought my gun with me," like that. And I said, "Okay." I said, I wasn't worried about you. And I pointed in the back of my car. I said, "There's one of my 9mm right there." I said, "Here's my 357 right here." So now we both got guns.
That's what happened when I sold my Air 2. It was actually a guy that worked for the FAA. And he
Yeah.
wanted to buy my drone, but he thought I lived in a bad neighborhood, so he was all sketched out. Well, I always took my gun with me anyway when I sold
Yeah.
stuff.
But
And we
this
met
guy
in the
was
parking lot.
Yeah, this guy was bringing me $1,400 cash, you know?
He
So he
didn't
said,
know
I
the
didn't know
area.
what to say. And I said, "Well, you got your gun in your car. I got one gun in my car, but I do have a 357 right now." Lifted up his shoulder, put it down. I said, I said, "Let me show you, make sure everything works." And he said, "Oh, we're cool." Because I could get my 357 out fast and you get your gun out the car.
No, me and that guy, we just both set ours on the trunk of his car while we did our deal.
See whoever grabs it first.
Yeah.
Well, see,
But
his main concern wasn't so much meeting somebody to buy it. He didn't know the area and he thought I was in a bad area. And
What's
I was
up,
like, "No,
Joey?
dude, this ain't a bad area. So this is a nice neighborhood." He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Once I drove in here, I realized that." He goes, "But for some reason, I don't know, for some reason, he thought it was a bad area and he was all sketched out
Yeah,
about it."
you can't trust nobody these days.
But then he actually we sat and talked for about an hour and he showed me his FAA credentials and everything. Apparently he wanted to get into drones so he could learn more about them. And he wanted to get the feel for him because he was some kind of inspector for the FAA. And he didn't know nothing about him, so he wanted to get an Air 2 at the time to play around with and kind of start learning about him.
Wow.
That's cool.
Now the protesters
Have
are
you
throwing
heard from
tear
him
gas.
since?
Nah,
So-
I've never talked to the guy since then. That was like 2
So,
years
Joe-
ago.
Joe, what should I be looking for
What do you
Yeah,
mean
bro.
looking for?
when I go grab it?
If it's got the RC2 and it's got the antennas, that's the RC2.
Yeah,
Just make sure it's
okay.
not scratched all up and it turns on and off.
Yeah, no, he said his
'Cause-
kid was fucking
Yeah, the
around with
controller
drone.
doesn't bind. The controller will not bind to anything. In other words, it's not bound to his account. The controller you could use in anything. You don't have to unbind it. You
So
don't
he
have
has
to
to
worry about that much.
unbind it from his side.
No, you know that's not hooked up to his account. His drones are hooked up to his account.
Oh, okay.
So when you sign into the controller on your account, you just automatically converted it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But it should be all right. As long as it turns on now, RC2, it takes about 30 seconds for it to boot up right, 15 to 30 seconds to boot up right.
And because I'm planning to get the Neo 2 down the road, so
Yeah,
I bought-
The RC2 will work with the Neo 1 as well.
yeah, that's why
Yeah,
I'm getting
I
two,
bought when I bought the Neo 1, I bought the RC2 because I wanted to fly it inside. That's when I found out it's batshit crazy trying to fly inside with that one. Thing didn't know how to fly. Sometimes it would
That's
hover and do everything, then take off and hit something.
That's why you should just get rid of it. Because one, it might be a novelty, but you fucking hated that thing from the time you bought it.
You talking about? No, I'm not talking about. You're talking about the Neo, right? The original
Yeah.
Neo. What I'm gonna use the Neo for? I'm not breaking the news. I've already said it. I'm gonna change it to full manual, and next time I go out with John, I'm gonna have it full manual, and I'm gonna fly it full manual because that's the one I'm gonna learn on if I decide to do it. Because you can't do too much with it, and it's so light. It's not gonna unless you crash it from 300 feet. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're not gonna hurt it.
These are the best.
yeah, the regular Neo.
Yeah.
No, I hated the Neo from the very beginning. You're right. I said the worst drone
Yeah,
ever.
you did. You fucking bitched about that thing from the moment you bought
I
it.
want to get the little. I want to get that little light for it, but
The light makes a difference in the way it flies. This Start RC. Johnny
Yeah.
probably got 3 of them. What's Johnny saying nope about?
Oh no, he's only got one because he sent me 2 for some reason. He was like,
I wouldn't doubt it. Because every time I have something, I say, "Yeah, I bought this from Start RC." She, yeah, he sent me 2. Oh, thanks. Yeah. No, I don't ask Johnny for much. The only thing I really wanted that Johnny had out there was that, what you call it, that landing pad, the lighter one in case I fly at night. And then
That's
when I
pretty
got the
cool.
Air 3S, he had 2 cases, hard cases. He gave me one.
yeah, but to be fair, if you want a light up pad, just buy an LED battery powered LED strip and put it on there.
Well, the only reason you need it is so if you're in a really dark area, when you're coming down, you can see it. But when you got the Mavic 3 or the Air 3S out there, you throw your floodlight on coming down, you light up the area anyway.
So you mean the pad is like one of those glow in the dark, or is it run off battery?
No, it's got LEDs around it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's just around the edge.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna put it.
These landing pads, here, let me show you.
Cool.
Look,
Just
watch
like
out.
you-
Move, please.
Just
These
like you guys were
landing pads
talking,
are
just like you guys
accessible,
were
too.
talking earlier about the drones. Like I went on Wednesday, fly mine, and it was
Thank you so much.
hazy. The trees were all white, frozen. I had it so far that I couldn't even remember where was it. I had a hard time bringing it back.
These type of landing pads are really nice.
Oh, those
Because
are
these
cool.
ones fold up to
okay.
like a book. They're really hard and they're heavy. And they fold up to a book size. Like they'll fold up to about the size of a
Oh, so
small
they
book.
just flip.
Yeah, they
Oh.
flip open and they're very heavy and they don't move around and a lot of them are reversible, so they'll have 2 sides.
That's cool.
I need to maybe think about getting something like that.
They fit perfect in like backpacks or a little
I'll show
case.
you what my.
I don't know if I'm a big fan
Those
of the
ones,
What do you
blue.
got
I
there,
hate
Joe?
those landing pads.
That's it right there. It's a LED.
We can't
It's
see
a
your-
LED
okay.
pad like that.
Oh
Alright,
shit,
yes,
that's
in
pretty
my-
cool.
Behind the foam on my hard case, I have my landing and takeoff pad. It
Oh,
Yeah, I remember when you made
it's
yours.
right here. Land here and don't crash.
Open
Land
house.
here, don't crash.
Yeah, I remember when you made it.
But
Oh,
I've
shit.
actually,
those landing pads are big too.
yeah, I bought a Start RC when I first started just to have one. And
That's
then I
funny.
won a landing pad on Captain Ray. So I had another landing pad, a different company, it's basically the same thing. I don't even know where that one's at. Over here somewhere.
I hardly ever use one.
Well, see, I don't like those ones that are like the visors for cars.
Yeah.
They
They blow away.
Yeah, they move really easily.
Yeah, I got the little. I don't even know if it's plastic. or
But I like that
you
weighted
pull
one
it
that you
down.
showed.
Yeah, that weighted
yeah,
one
it's-
can be cool.
It's
But why
very
is it the same name as like a TV, like a Roku TV or whatever? Why is
No,
it
it's
the
from
same?
the drone, the Roku drones.
Do they have different colors, Justin, or is just that?
Oh
blue?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I'm
they
not-
got orange. Like I said, they have some that are reversible.
Oh,
It'll
Yeah,
be
I'm
2
not.
different colors on each side.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of that blue.
I've got one of them.
How much? How
orange-
much? How much is one?
orange
Oh,
on one
$20
side
bucks. That's not
and
bad.
on the other.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. The blue and red. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
one.
that's
Yeah,
mine.
yeah.
Mine does that. It's different sides, TJ, not together.
And
See,
they're,
I
like
got-
I said,
I
they're
got that orange
waterproof.
one.
yeah. See, these ones, I hate these ones because they move around, and these are way
Yeah.
bigger.
No,
too.
no, that Hoodman is weighted. That's
I'm
why you're
telling
paying
you,
50
these
bucks
are
for it.
much better.
Well, I
These
got one
things
like that.
fold up into a perfect little
Oh,
square.
that's cool.
They slide right into a backpack they're thinner than a book when they're folded up.
Does it? Is it?
They're heavy.
Come here.
They're rubberized. They're waterproof.
I'm not doing anything to hurt you.
They're very and they're almost big enough you could land like a matrice on them. They're
Oh,
pretty
shit,
big pads.
Orange on
I
one
mean,
side,
mine
sky
like
blue on the other.
Yeah. Mine, the one I had, it was orange on one side, and I had the blue on the other.
Mine is like that, like the orange one that you have there.
Yeah. But those
But it's
ones
a
are
pain
really
in the-
nice, like I said.
this is mine. Like it folds up, and I guess it's kind of weighted, but it's like
Oh,
Yeah,
mine is-
that's, matter of fact, that's the same one I had, TJ.
Mine is
Yeah,
hard
like
to
this
find
one?
it.
Yeah, that was the same exact one I had.
But I don't know what brand.
But-
This is a Vutec, I guess.
Yeah, it's just a rebranded one that they're
Yeah.
all made by the same company. They just get rebranded.
Yeah, mine is the one you
Honest with
fold
you.
it this way, fold it that way. It's weird.
No,
Yeah, it's
that
like
one-
one of the sun visor materials that you'd put up in a window
Yes,
window.
yes, yes.
during the summer. Yeah.
That one-on-one from Captain Ray, I have no idea where it's at.
But no,
I
those
remember-
ones
I
like
remember that.
TJ has are nice, so you really like those.
Yeah.
Because like I said, if you have a nice backpack that you can put your drone case in, they fit perfect in there.
Yeah, mine is too light. When it's wind, it just blows away.
Oh yeah, that thing wouldn't move unless it
comes
was
with
like really
pegs.
strong wind.
It comes with I think 3 or 4 pegs.
Yeah, that one, unless it was like really strong winds, that one wouldn't go anywhere.
And that was on Amazon, Justin?
Yeah.
Yeah,
full small
they
ones.
range
Watch
between
out, you wanna
$15 to
switch.
$25 depending on
Watch this out.
Okay.
what color you want and which company's selling it, which seller.
I thought they would do the half and half color ones
Oh,
like you were
there's-
showing there.
There's Paul's door one. Door. That's the door, right, Paul?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the gate
no.
for the door.
This is the landing pad that I bought. I'm trying to see if there's a date on here.
That's a landing pad?
Oh, I thought that was the gate he bought for the
Yeah.
front door.
That's a
It's
big ass.
Holy
that's
shit,
A,
that's
that's
for
a big ass
Yeah,
fucking
but that-
landing pad.
Is that for an
Yeah.
airplane?
No, that's for fucking like a matrice or
A
a,
big-
Probably for the Inspire
drone.
when you hit it.
yeah,
Holy
Oh my
shit.
god!
a fucking rug.
I know. Fucking rug.
Paul bought a fucking Paul bought a damn rug for
Holy
his fucking.
smokes.
Holy shit!
Damn.
Paul, if I put that outside my helicopter's gonna land on that thing.
What this thing?
Yeah, that's for like a
Holy, that's
matrice. Or,
huge.
Is that weighted? Is it weighted?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's heavy.
Oh wow.
yeah, that's something Dre would use for a lot of his big drones.
Hey, Dre don't know how to fly. What are you talking about?
According to Matt, all Dre has to do is push a button and the drone does everything.
Oh, that's right.
Wow.
You ain't gonna have to worry about it.
all the DJI drones will land on that proper.
Did you
Perfect.
buy? Did you buy that one for drones, Paul, or was that for your model helicopters?
Both.
Yeah, I'd imagine he probably bought that back when he got his
Back in the
Inspire.
olden days.
Yeah.
when he was flying the Inspires and shit.
Big
1930s.
Inspires and yep.
That thing is huge.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
pretty monstrous.
No, I would definitely look at getting one like TJ's got though. You'd like it. You don't have to carry pegs around with you and all that shit.
Yeah, like I said, I got this one. This fucking thing is.
Yeah, those ones are good material. Like it kind of blows, but it not. It
I actually used it as a mouse pad for about a year. I had it folded in half on my desk under my keyboard, and I used it as a mouse pad. It was a big ass giant mouse pad.
I've got a tiny little landing pad that's about 12 inches diameter. It's round and it's made out of the same kind of stuff as the mouse pads are with the foam rubber on the back.
I don't know if I still have that somewhere.
That's the one I have.
I know
Oh,
it's
that
not in
comes
the
straight.
house. I might have it.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice,
You're in
Beetlejuice.
trouble now, Joe.
Beetlejuice.
You're in trouble now, Joe.
I think I've got
Like I said, I only repeated
I
what
ain't worried
Matt
about
said.
that
I
old-
would
I'm
never
not worried
say
about that
nothing
old
like
man.
that about Dre. Just saying. I was only
Here.
repeating what Matt said.
I'm not worried about that old man.
I've got
Oh,
one of
Justin,
the spring-loaded round ones.
Justin, it's one of these freaking things. I
Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah,
See,
One of them that you were talking about as well. The
yeah.
fold up.
Get one of the ones like TJ has. You'd like
oh
that.
man, now I'm
Yeah,
getting
the
a
thing
hard
is,
time.
mine's I like mine. Like it, depending on where I'm at. Like I won't use it depending on where I'm at. If it's like if we're like flying off from if we're taking off from like concrete or whatever. Like if it's like brick or whatever, like I won't set my landing pad down.
Oh,
but
you
if we're
should
like
send that
flying-
fucking thing to Dre, dude.
Hey,
But
yeah,
Dre
we
could
can-
use that.
we
That
can
big
hear you.
ass landing pad
You
for
hear me, Joe?
matrices.
We can hear you.
Oh, okay. I just got.
Why are you
Hey,
echoing?
hey,
You got some
hey,
kind of
hey,
filter?
Dre.
on?
You're down at the bottom of a well right now, bud.
I think he has some kind of filter or something on.
The packaging weighed 8 pounds.
Wow.
How about now, Don? Still
80
low?
or
Still got echo,
Eight.
echo.
Well, I can't judge because I just
Yeah,
lost
well-
my head. I just lost my battery in my headphones.
It's not an echo, Dre. It's like you have some kind of mic thing turned on. Like a
Sounds like
filter
you
or
do in that
something.
office you got.
Like a
a little
reverb.
woo.
Hello.
Okay, let me, no, you don't want that on.
I mean,
Let me
you
see.
sound fine. You just sound like you have some kind of filter or something on.
Yeah, you got a
Hey,
reverb on.
Justin. Dre needs
What?
to tighten them headphones up because slide off that ball head.
Hey, no, I got a new mixer board, and that's
There
why
you
I'm trying
go.
to check it.
Now you sound good.
Okay, that's why I was trying to find
And
out.
like I said, and I said when you came in, I'd never say that about you. That was just what Matt said. You know?
I didn't hear it, Justin, so you good.
Oh, you're okay, Justin. Ooh, you're up.
Oh,
He
he
came
missed
in
that
'cause he
whole
heard what I was
conversation.
saying.
Yeah, I was fooling around this new board I got, and I just wanted to see where we were at on this.
Drake.
See, I
Drake.
can show it to you. Yes, sir.
What kind of soundboard you got? What is it?
Right here. There it is. It's
Oh,
MAONO mono.
Yeah.
well, that's pretty cool.
I replaced this one here.
Dude, you sound way better than you ever did.
Yeah, that's why I said, because I was having some issues when I was trying to record my voice on another program. It was coming out all staticky. So I said, you know what? I got another mic, got another pod mic. I got the other mic because I bought the first mic used. So I thought maybe that's why the person was selling it. And then from
No,
there,
your audio was always a little messy, even on here, but you sound really good now.
well, that's why I
Is
thought.
it-
I said maybe it was the the little cheap soundboard I got.
Does that one have like sound effects and stuff on it?
Yeah, it's supposed to.
Yeah,
It's
you
got
can always
it's
program
got
them to do
it's
it.
got reverb, presets, side chains, sing along. I don't know what dry wet is, loop back, noise reducer.
Oh, that's what she said last night.
Dry
Yeah.
wet.
Oh my God.
You know what? You know what?
And going from there. So I'm just trying to learn. That's why I said I just hooked it up this morning, and I'm just trying to figure out where it at. This one is also you can charge it up and take it and not have it plugged into a power source. So this is
Dry-
something yes, sir.
Dry and wet is going to be you have your effects on there.
Yeah.
Dry and wet is going to be basically control how much of the effect is added. So
Oh.
you can, if you put echo in there, you can dial
Mhm.
that back. Dry will be no effect at all, and wet will be adding the effect 100%.
Okay. Okay.
At
No, because
least
I was just wondering
the way I've always understood dry wet as far
Yeah.
as using audio filters and stuff in
What?
editing.
If you're
Well-
not using filters, whatever it's set at now, don't fucking touch it.
Oh,
'Cause You
okay.
sound really good.
Okay.
Don't start.
Well, like I say,
turning knobs.
now I got to figure out to get it set up for my YOLO box and go from there and see how. Because this thing has a USB plug that goes into the computer instead of me using the other 3.5 millimeter cable that goes into the sound card of the computer. So that's why I was trying to figure out if you guys can even hear me, because it did show up on the computer, and I had to find the mic setting and everything else and switch it over to that.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
pretty
you
cool.
sound really clear and crisp now.
That's why I wanted. I gotta have that crispy feel.
Yes.
I'm gonna share this and show people, give them a little lesson on this. We're talking about the sensor size in the cameras, right? Why we can't bring them down?
hmm
This is like a little chart, shows you different sensors, right? If you look at this, is what I shoot with most of the time, full frame or the APS-C.
hmm
Those are two I shoot with right there, right? That camera that I'm sitting here deciding whether I want, it's got this little freaking sensor right here.
hmm
So
Yep.
it's going.
So you're shooting full frame lens on the APC sensor?
No, I've got the crop sensor lenses, and I got the full frame lenses.
Oh,
But what I'm saying, I've got two different.
but your
I got a
camera body,
full
but your sensor is in the body. So do you have
Yeah.
an APC sensor or full frame
and-
sensor?
and three of my cameras, but I got a full frame camera that I use. strictly
Gotcha. You got
with
multiple
other-
cameras. Gotcha.
Yeah, I got multiple cameras, right? But you see, so I'm shooting when I shoot all my basketball and everything, it's full frame. When I shoot portraits inside, it's full frame. if I go do something on the field where I only need to shoot stuff on the field's full frame. But when I'm shooting all the sports, I'm using the APS-C because I
Okay.
can get that extra focal length at 1.6, right?
Now, I
But
got
then-
a question for you, Joe, before you continue on. Now, is the camera body full frame or is it an APC?
I got
APS?
both.
or whatever?
I got both.
That's what he's
Well,
got
that's
both.
what I'm trying to figure out because you're talking
Yeah.
about the lenses back and forth, but I'm saying, okay,
Well,
when you
I've
use the
got
full
one
frame
lens that you
camera,
can only use on APS-C.
Right.
Okay,
The
You
rest
have
of mine
APC
can work both
lenses
ways.
that can, have APC lenses can only work on APC,
Yeah.
and full frame lenses can work on both. Full frame, you'll actually use
Yeah.
what is on the lens, and if you put it on APC, you're going to have to do like a ratio of 75. You're going to be
Yeah.
going to like,
Yeah.
okay.
But if you
Now,
look at this
go
little
ahead
one,
and continue.
but the one
now
I'm
I know
thinking
it makes
about
sense.
keeping, right? If you look at this little one over 2.3, 1 half over
Mhm.
2.3, that's the sensor size in this little pocket one that I was thinking about keeping just to keep with me. I'm sending it back.
Okay, yeah.
I'd rather
But
just
why?
carry one of my cameras.
I mean, yeah, those smaller sensors. I mean, there's use cases for them, but
Now, is that a new lens you're talking about you're going to send back or what?
No, I
no, a
bought
little camera he's got.
I bought this little camera for my sister-in-law, it's a little Minolta.
Oh, okay. I thought you was
And-
giving it to your daughter or your son,
Well,
something like
I
that.
I gave one to my daughter-in-law and son, and I
Okay.
gave a different camera to my daughter, and I had this one here that I was gonna give to the other son, but he wanted the Coach wallet more than he wanted this that I had, so I gave him my Coach wallet. It's
Okay.
brand new, never used it, $180
I'll
wallet.
skip past that part and
Yeah.
I'll play TJ here. Can I have that?
No, so I was thinking, do I keep this thing because first off is
Can I have that?
56
That's
megapixels.
funny.
You know, so it's gonna have it shoots and rods, does all of this. So I was thinking, this thing's small enough that I could keep it in my car or keep it in my back pocket when I go somewhere. And if something happens and I need to do some press work fast, you
Yeah.
know, I could probably get some decent pictures out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm thinking about it: do I really need to keep it? You know, I don't know, because I could do the same thing with my phone.
Now, is that true 56 megapixel or is that some kind of fuzzy
No,
math
it's
that I don't
true.
understand?
It's true.
Oh, okay.
That's what caught my attention.
Yeah.
Because it's not nothing they're converting. The only
Mhm.
thing that is digital on there is the 18 times zoom digital.
Mm.
You know, but you're not going to use digital zoom up to about 7 or 8 might be okay.
Right.
Once you try to get bigger, you'll forget it.
Yeah. It gets a little grainy real quick.
Yeah,
I
but I
know
got to the end of January to decide whether to bring it back.
Well, like I said, you can send it to me.
I wonder if
Fair.
Ron figured out his monitor issue the other day.
Who?
I messaged him, Ron.
Oh,
Is that Samsung monitor he bought last year with about a year ago? He said it was flickering off and on. We were trying to help him figure out whether it was
Brandy,
It was
what
a-
up?
the converter he was using or if
Randy?
it was the
You're lucky,
monitor.
Randy.
What up?
You're lucky.
Where you heading to? Where you heading to this morning?
I'm going to the hobby shop.
Nice.
Why my lucky cap?
Wearing his lucky cap.
No, Cap said I was lucky.
You're lucky because I had my finger on remove just in case it wasn't you.
So somebody come on with their sack hanging out.
I didn't want to see somebody that was being Randy. You know what I mean?
Cap,
Yeah,
Cap was
we saw
ready.
it.
Trying to
Cap was
get a
ready
little
to fire.
Randy.
You know, Randy, the problem is we saw your face and we still wasn't sure if it's somebody with their stack hanging out.
Oh.
I'll take that as a compliment. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing this morning?
Good.
We're doing.
man.
Uh-huh.
So Dre, what's the name of that soundboard again?
Spell MAONO.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah. I got it for like 100.
MAONO?
Yeah. They got several boards. Depends on what level
Yeah.
you want to be at. This was the Gen 2. And I liked it because it had multiple inputs for mics. It had 2 mic XLR inputs. It had 2 3.5 outputs. You can configure to an instrument or to a speaker or whatever else. It's got a direct computer USB C to a USB A or USB standard.
Right.
to the computer. That's why I had this hook up, because my normal 3.5 I wasn't getting anything registered. Then I looked on here and saw that I needed the what's the ones TS. Let me read here what it says. You need the 3-band 3.5 millimeter jack instead of the two
Mhm.
rings. and
Right.
stuff.
Yep, because
So
you want your balanced audio.
The
right.
stereo.
So they gave me these in a pack, so I would have to either use this one, but then is this other end compatible with my sound card that I normally have put in? So,
Yep, and are you capturing at line level or mic level? There's so many
right.
things with audio
So
that
that's why I went with the USB-C into the computer. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just eliminate that altogether. So now I got to figure out what I'm going to do with my YOLO box. Is it going to work out? Do I need to get a regular TSR to a TS, whatever, TSSR, Don? You know the difference.
Stereo jack, right?
what?
Because like my YOLO box has I got a patch cord to it from my old.
Did it take what XLR or?
No, it's a 3.5 millimeter.
Okay.
And I say it's just the regular 2-ring, right there.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys can see the rings on that or not and stuff. So I got to figure out, will it support the 3-ring? And that might be the issue I was having with that as far as my mic before. Because I know people always saying when I go live that there's always some kind of crackly or scratchy sound in my mic. And I can't have that. Just as Justin is a perfectionist or OCD about his computer desk, that's why I am about my sound. I get a little unnerved. So that's where I'm at on that. And this thing has low band, high band, mid band, and headphones. If I had the headphones connected to it, but it says get the headphones or something else.
Yeah, I was
Dre,
thinking,
with all that being said, your audio sounds pretty good, pretty damn
That's
good.
that's what Justin was saying, that the audio
Yeah, don't
sounds
change
better than it
anything.
ever has. As I said, I'm not going to
Yeah.
change anything. I just got to make sure I can connect it to the YOLO box next, because it has dual outputs for outputting out information. So it's just a patch cord to find the right patch cord. Either one has the 3-band on one end, the other has a 2-band on the other end, which I have one around, I thought, or I have a little adapter piece that converts one to the other. So I'll figure it out.
Hey Justin, can you send the link to Lance, because he doesn't see the chat. And I told him that it was at the top of the chat there, but he doesn't see the chat, so he needs a link to come on. I don't know how to.
It's in blue letters at the top of the
Sent
chat.
yesterday.
Well, Lance might be on his phone too, where he can't see it.
I'm on my phone.
I'm gonna look. Nope, I'm on my phone. It's pinned to the very top.
Yeah.
Well, I try to help you out, Lance. Screw you.
Well,
I was
the
gonna,
same
I was
link
gonna
is-
get a soundboard. I just want to sound better than Johnny.
same link Justin sent you yesterday.
Well, I tell you what, Joe, it ain't a fair trade, but I got a spare.
Right. I actually bought one through Whoop, and I hooked it up, and I didn't like it, and I put it back. I put it for sale on Marketplace and sold it for more than I bought it for within days.
Yeah. I mean, I had my eye on wanting to get like a Rhodes and stuff like that, but I said, you know what? I didn't want to spend that much money, $300-400. I'm like, nah, it's not that serious, but I just wanted a little better quality. And I've seen,
We lost Randy.
According to you guys, I guess I got it with this setup, and I got to learn to play with it and see what's going on. So it's interesting that it has a built-in battery that right now is charging.
Wow, good. Nice. See, my thing is that if I bought one, I'd have to put it right here, and that means I'd have to clean up. So I got enough space for me, but I still got junk right here.
Yeah,
I
that's
have to
me
clean
too.
all my junk,
Yeah, that's me too. I got a desk full of cameras and medications and knives and just cables everywhere. Justin would have a
3D
heart
printed
attack if he
Glocks
saw
and
that.
everything else. Yeah.
Justin would have an absolute heart attack if he saw my desk.
Oh yeah, my desk is always clean.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Dre.
How's Doug doing today?
He's sitting up there basking in this little light.
Yeah.
How much did that thing run anyway?
His Bladar that's still in
Yeah.
the box. Don looks over, like, son of a bitch. That one I got on sale. Somebody was selling it out of a camera shop. I got it for about $105. They usually run about 140, 50, brand new. Or even high.
Hey,
Some of the
Joe,
other
can-
ones, they cost over 200, 300 bucks. Some of them.
Joe, can you send Lance the link? Because I was trying to hold it down.
got
and-
it.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
I'll send it to him.
Sent it in yesterday. You should still have.
It was Justin. That was one of those bids that I know I won't win it, and then all of a sudden it says, "Oh, your bid won." Because I was like, "Yeah, I just throw a little cheap bid in there and see what happens."
There you go.
Yeah,
He's got
that
it.
happens.
Mm-hmm. You know, like I say, certain things, certain products only appeal to a certain group of people.
Yep.
So you don't have a mass run on it. It used to be about 2 or 3 years ago. That was the top of the line. We call it Z-axis arm there. And then another
I
company.
think that's what they call it. But yeah.
Yeah, there's another company out now that talks about they're the top brand now. Let me pull them up. I was looking at their stuff and it was just like, nah, that's just too much money to be fooling around with.
Well, if you look at the what is it, DJI big gimbal,
You talking about the Ronins?
the Ronin,
Yeah.
they've got the Z. It's like
Yeah.
I could not think of it. I've got the Ronin 1 in the other room
Mhm.
in a case. It hasn't been out for I don't know how long, but
Right.
I
Those
just sold my
things have to be.
RS3 a couple months
Go
ago.
ahead. Go ahead, Randy.
I just saying I sold my RS3 a couple months ago.
Do you have to recalibrate those?
They
Hey.
calibrate them every time you start them up. They do a calibration.
Hey, Justin, Lance says it's asking for a code.
All right, hold on. I'll get it for him. Sometimes it does
Lance.
that.
Hey, Lance, Justin's good with this.
That's the wrong link then.
No,
hey,
it's
Lance,
not.
what do incompetent mean?
It's something that fucking.
What do baffled mean?
Hold on.
I don't know why I remember that line. It was because it was funny. It's from The Crow. And the guy's asking the cop, he's sitting there with the newspaper saying, "Hey, I saw you guys in the paper." He says, "What do incompetent mean? What do baffled mean?"
Just logging
Baffled.
in.
Oh, what does baffled mean?
Yeah, sometimes fucking Zoom will do that. It'll randomly ask one person that tries to join for the passcode.
No, it
Very
has two different links for the code. One.
What's up, Lance?
Lance.
It lands.
Yeah, Lance is doing this too, so give him a minute.
Now, for the past week, Don, this other company kept pocket. Every time I go on eBay, that thing pops up. Now I'm looking for it, can't find it.
Don't you hate that?
Yeah.
Like I mentioned a minute ago, I want a landing pad for Captain
no
Mike.
audio.
I can't find it.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, the one you got that size, that would be useful for mounting to, say, handlebars on a mountain bike or something.
Well, yeah, it's good for small cameras. Basically, it's
Yeah.
designed specifically for the Pocket 3,
Mhm.
DJI Pocket 3, but you can put the small GoPros on it, no problem.
Right, and that is all. That's all spring-based shock system, right? That's
Right,
not. Yeah, like the new Ronin, that is an actual feedback.
Servo. Right,
Yeah.
servo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have one like this here also, which mine's a little different. Right? Mine comes on sideways. I'll blow this up here a second. Good morning, Mr. Cadena.
Hey, how are you doing?
Hey,
Oh,
now we hear you.
we can hear you now.
Yeah, I had this.
See that one done?
So I don't get to chat when I'm at school on my work computer.
Yeah.
That's why, because you're on your work computer. That's why. But when you're on your home computer, the chat will come up on your home computer, right?
Correct.
Oh, that's really
That's
weird.
not a bad.
That's strange. I wonder why that is.
They've got safety, they've
It's
got
for
filters
security
to do.
reasons.
That wasn't a bad design for the for that Z that you just showed, the Z mount.
Yeah,
For the Z.
I have that one also, but mine doesn't come out the way mine. The suction and the arm are facing the same way, where it'd be flat against the window and the arm extends along the window, not coming out from the window like that one. That one would. And
Is that for the Pocket 3?
Yeah, it has actual holding slot for the Pocket 3.
Sweet.
So
waiting for the Pocket 4 to come out.
Yeah, everybody's been waiting. I don't know, I can't say everybody, but there's been so many rumors there. I keep hearing, oh, it's out, but it's not out.
Micro Four Thirds, baby.
No, it's got the FCC approval.
Yeah, like I say, you can have every FCC approval it wants. Don't mean it's going to show up here.
Apparently, they've got the FCC approval for the Mavic 5.
Yeah, like I said, that's all about when they submit the paperwork.
Yeah,
and not about what he got actually shipped.
Dre, I'll call Matt and ask him about the Pocket 4. I'm sure they sent it to him.
They sent him a pocket of four bits. Yeah, and like I said, the main reason I picked these up, I've seen a lot of them on sale during the holidays, and I said, just in case I do start to do more car work, I have the tools to do it with. That's the whole thing, doing the car roller shots and everything else. Now I have at least 3 different mounts that I can put on there, and use several different cameras. I got, I got the four suction cup thing to get the rear shots, or even extend it out from the hood. The rear is more practical for it because you can lower that thing down to where you won't see the suctions at all, or even the rod. If you're using the Insta360, you got that invisible rod technology in it. But like I say, use with the GoPros and use with the Pocket 3, and you put the extension on. I got a Pocket 2. You put the extension on that. You can put on a screw mount. So good for a variety of batteries. Cameras, not batteries.
Headed over to Delaware. Had the sales tax in Delaware.
Oh. So what is this, a mom and pop hobby shop, or this like a Hobby Lobby or something like that?
Well, I'm going to the first one. I'm going to 2. The first one I'm going to is kind of like a mom and pop. It's called Hobby. I think it is a Hobby Lobby. No, it's First State Hobby. And then the second one is Hobby Town. It's a lot bigger.
Oh yeah, that's a Hobby Town USA, right?
I don't know if it's USA, but I know it's called Hobby Town.
Oh.
Yeah, we used to have a nice one here when I was growing up in this area called Busy Bee, and that's where I bought all my slot car stuff from. Man, they actually had 2 locations when I was growing up. One was in the mall itself, and they had the main store was up about the north end of the city, and they shut down business about maybe a decade ago now.
Yeah, brick and mortar hobby stores are becoming few and far between.
Yeah, because you walk in there, they had everything from the craft stuff, if you were into the craft, everything. But towards the back of the store, they had all the RC cars, train sets, slot car stuff. And I could just go in there and stand in one spot for hours, just be drooling. Yeah. Just be drooling.
Like, man, I wish I could get this. I wish I could get that.
Yeah, what about, I wish I get it? I said, if I do get it, where I put it?
Like I said,
when I first bought my house, I had a little Mazda RX-7, and I would park that thing in the street because One of my dreams as a kid growing up was be able to set up a big old 4-lane layout in my garage. And that's why I had my track when I was growing up as a kid. I had it in the garage, and I had built this big old 4-lane layout in the same design as the old Riverside Raceway here in California. And I was like, yeah. Then my car got broken into, and my wife said, no, you put in the car in the garage.
Damn, that sucks. It sounds nice.
Yeah. And like I said, you know, and having the amount of kids that we end up having, I said, I never had a room to do it, be like a hobby room.
I just bought it's a Traxxas Max V2 RC car. It's a $599 car. It come with the battery and charger, which is an extra $250. So whatever, 600 plus 250, like 850. Paid $175.
Yeah, but check this out. It's all stock, right? So if he showed up to a meetup, he'd look like the greenhorn out there.
Oh,
All the
yes.
other guys
Oh,
have
yes.
another $1,000 worth of aftermarket shit on it.
What size of motor you running in there, Randy?
Oh, it's got this, whatever the stock motor. The car has only been ran like 10, 15 times. So everything is still in good order. It does have a cracked bulkhead. It's the front differential housing. It's a $12 part, so I'm going to get that.
It's a Traxxas what?
It's a Traxxas Max.
Yeah, they're
So you bought it used? Of course, obviously.
Yeah, I paid $175 for it used.
yeah, no,
But
they're pretty good.
It come with the battery, one battery, and the charger. But I'm going to end up I'm probably not going to use that battery for long. I'm going to get my own batteries and cut the Traxxas plug off and solder my own plug on, because the Traxxas batteries are like $130 when I can get some other batteries for half the cost.
Is it the Traxxas Max Wide?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, that's
the
one.
The V2 comes with.
I think Maddie's got an RC truck like that one, a Traxxas.
Hey, Randy,
The
you
Max.
should invest in a Skyfly remote control. They're pretty
Eventually
awesome.
I will. Eventually I will, because the TQI remote that they come with, it works, but it's not high quality at all.
No,
But see, that's the thing, is this is what you're going to spend to get started. But then you'll see some of these guys out there are putting another $1,000 into it.
Well,
And it
see,
don't look nothing like the stock version.
What I'm going to do, I'm not going to upgrade unless it breaks. Me personally, I don't see any point in wasting money in upgrading unless something breaks. If it breaks, then I'll upgrade it and get a better part. You know what I mean? I mean, unless you got the cash to throw in it, but and not everything is better being upgraded. Like the A-arms, you got to have a break point somewhere. So if you get all aluminum, everything, something's got to give. It's either going to bend something. You know, you got to have a point to where something can break if you hit something easy and quick to fix and cheap, which is A-arm. So you got to have a plastic part in there somewhere that can take some of the impact. If you know what I'm
but it's like any hobby. If you dive deep enough into it, you're going to get obsessed with it.
See, I would show up at one of these RC meets with my little Dukes of Hazzard RC car that you can drive forward, and then you can go backwards, and it does like a half turn, and then you can go forward, and you go backwards, half turn.
That sounds
I'm glad you finished that sentence, Don, because when you first said Daisy Dukes, I thought you said you wore some Daisy Dukes.
I
never said Daisy.
I just put a short out. I actually have the car completely stripped down. I even disassembled the differential housings and everything. I mean, it's completely stripped down. I'm going to clean everything, put all new differential oils in it, and clean everything up, put it back together. So, yeah, just a maintenance. But it's in about 1,000 pieces right now.
Okay. So
like I said, with that Skyfly remote, you can go further too.
5205.
Okay. What's that cost about? Like 200, 300?
Here I bought it. Canadian money was like $175 from Amazon.
That's not too bad.
And that was
another
2 years ago.
Another thing about these hobby shops, I've been looking. a lot of this in the hobby shop is actually cheaper than what I can find online.
Yeah.
And in Delaware, I don't pay tax. So if I order something online, I gotta pay taxes.
Yeah, and they have 3 different kinds. They have the B, the C, and the G. So you gotta look which one do you want. In different colors too.
Okay, and I think I might upgrade the steering servo, at some point. I mean, it's good enough, but it's a little slow for my liking.
And there's 2 people you can get a hold of that really know a lot about those, JD and what's his name? Frank.
And Mel.
You have questions. Yeah,
Are
but
you gonna
Mel's
chase
kind of
it?
hard to get a hold
Are
of
you gonna
though.
chase it with your drone?
And they're fun to play with.
Because like JD, he knows a lot about those. That was mainly what his channel was around, was him bashing the shit out of those at the skate parks. Man, he'd take them and hit them half pipes and shit, fucking
All
flip
do
them in the
flips
air.
and stuff.
Oh, dude, he would spend all this time rebuilding his truck, and then he'd hit one fucking ramp, dude, and he'd be like, "All right, it's broke."
Well, what
Go
is
about
that,
20 feet in
Randy?
the air.
That was a cap on his valve.
Was it one that he 3D printed, like a little drone cap?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's the ones that like Brad Alston made and gave away at the meetup.
You don't even need air. He's just trying to show off his valve stem covers.
I should send him mine.
Boy, my kids can't read directions. My gosh.
Dude, I bought one of those.
Lance, you got to spoon feed them.
I guess. So I'm absent, and we do the assignment. We do all my assignments the exact same way. So we start with the research, then we take the picture, then we edit it and turn it in. And they were supposed to do the research, and they always submit 3 images of examples that they find on the internet. They just tell me about it, and they don't, so when I'm gone, they're lazy and they don't do that. And of course, I've got a lot of zeros. Kids didn't do anything because they're playing on their phone for a sub. And I just give them a 0. It's like, the hell with you.
Yep. And then towards the end of the quarter or semester, can I do some makeup work?
Yeah, exactly. And I don't do any extra credit. There's no such thing. You have to
extra
do the
credit
assignments
makeup
that you're
work.
missing.
No such thing as extra credit.
No such thing.
I tell my wife, I'm like, screw them. Then you get the parents coming to and say, can my son get some extra work to bring their grade up? I said, you should have been checking on him during the semester. You wouldn't be up there begging.
Well, in these days, like especially at our schools, there's no excuse for it because you can check your kids' grades on a daily basis.
Same here, Justin.
I mean,
Same
you
here.
can log into the student portal and you can see everything your kid's doing.
Yep.
In every
Same.
class.
Same here, dude. Same thing. And then their parents, my wife gets emails all through from the time she leaves school to almost the middle of the night. Her phone is dinging from emails off this app called Parent Square, where the parents be sending questions to the teachers and stuff. And it's always the same thing. What's my child doing? Why is their grade low? I said, go in and check. It's on Parent Square. That's why they call it Parent Square.
What they call it, Parent Square.
Yeah, as if a parent to go in there and see all the assignments that your child is supposed to have done.
Like on our parent portal, you can track the student while they're in the school of what class they're in at the time. So you can know exactly what class they're in. You can check all their grades. You can track them on the bus on their way home to and from school.
Yeah.
You see exactly where the bus is. I mean, you can pretty much track your child the entire day if you want.
And like I said, it doesn't make any sense, but like I said, you're spoon feeding the child in the classroom to make sure they get the instructions properly, that they don't think for themselves. And then you got to sit there and spoon feed the parent and how to parent their child.
It's like these kids are getting in trouble for skipping school all the time. I'm like, dude, you can't do that these days. Your parents, You know, you could miss one period and your parents are going to get a call for that.
Mm-hmm.
Not that you miss the whole day. If you miss one class, your parents will get notified immediately. It goes
Yeah.
right into an automated call system.
Yeah, when I keep my kids home, I get a message like within the hour, your kid has been marked absent today.
Yep. And then I'm like, if like every once in a while, my two oldest being in high school, they might get moved to another class to do some kind of side project or something.
Mm-hmm.
So they won't end up going to the class that they were originally scheduled for. And I'll get a call saying they missed that period within 10 minutes after they were supposed to be in it.
This lady has literally look at her. She's letting the air out of her tire. She let air out, put air back in, let air out, put air back in. Now she's letting the air out again.
Well, if you were a nice guy, you would go there and help her out.
Oh,
You
yeah.
want-
Every
Sounds
time,
like an insurance
Hey,
scam to
man,
me.
he wants fresh air.
every time I come to get air at Wawa, I get stuck behind somebody that's putting air in every single one of their tires.
You've got to
Why don't you have your own air compressor in the car?
Maybe all four are low on air. You never know, Randy. I mean,
Because this one's, I do have an air compressor in the car, but this is
That's for you. You know, you can also go to Lowe's and get free air for your
Yes.
tires too.
Because a lot of places you can't find free air anymore, hardly anywhere, but Lowe's you can.
Yeah, you
Well,
can pull up.
I know here in
They have one right on the side
California
of the
they
building.
outlawed that. The service
Lowe's-
stations
is
have to
Lowe's-
provide
is Lo-
free air. A lot of places say if you're not a customer, you have to be a customer to get the air turned on free. They stopped that in California. They were charging like 50 cents and up to $1.
Oh shit! You go to some of the gas stations, Trey, and it's like $2-3.
No, they stopped that in
Does Lo-
California.
Does Lowe's have air? Does Lowe's have air compressor?
You know why they're charging more for air now?
If you go to the front of most Lowe's stores, TJ, they actually have an air hose right out there that you can pull up to and air your tires up.
Really?
Oh,
It's
huh.
free. And then
You
if you
know
go
why
to
they're
discount,
charging more? You know why they're charging more for air now, right? Inflation.
Oh my god!
Good
There it
one,
is.
Don. Good one, Don. That was a good one.
Um,
I'll give you that one. That was a good one.
That's a good
and
one.
if you
I'll
go
with
to
that one.
discount
That's an old
tire,
joke. I figured everybody would be like, "Shut up."
Well, you know,
See-
I guess it was your delivery made it better. You know,
and
because you know
TJ,
we ain't
you
gonna cut you no slack.
TJ, you can pull up to discount tire, and all you do is pull up and honk your horn. They'll come out and check all four of your tires, air them up, check the pressure,
Oh yeah.
and they don't charge you anything to do that.
Yeah, we got that
Wawa,
here too. It's
all the
called
Wawas
Tire.
are free.
Yeah. That's
Wawa.
that's where I mostly go is to like Wawa because we got they got free air there.
where
I
was
have an air
at?
compressor. I just
We
use
were
my own.
that's when we were vacationing in Virginia, and my wife, I guess she remember Wawas or heard somebody was getting ribs at Wawa. I'm like, what?
Oh, there you go.
And I was like, what the crap? I said, the all thing I seen was a gas station. I said, gas station selling ribs now?
Hey, it's like Bucky's sells brisket,
Yeah,
and it's
I'm
not bad brisket. It's not like the best brisket I've ever had, but
It's better than 7-Eleven food, I'll tell you that.
I'll put it like this: it's for something like Bucky's, it's trucker food. Okay, it gets you to the next
nope,
location.
there's no trucks allowed in a Bucky's.
Well, I say they park outside and get going and get the
No,
food.
no trucks are not allowed on the Bucky's parking lot.
Like I say, they'll park outside the parking area.
Oh, and go
I've seen them. I've driven through Texas and hit a
They're
couple
gonna have
Bucky's.
to walk. Yeah.
Them rigs will be lined up on the street.
Yeah, see, if I'm at home, I just use this.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And then I have a 12-volt one in the car that I use.
Yeah,
I have a good air compressor at the house, but it's a pain in the ass to get it out when I can just stop there and use that one real
That
quick.
was the one I told you to go look at, Joe, was the 3
I
gallon
looked at it.
McGraw.
Yeah, I looked at it.
Yeah, I got a
110 pound.
It was like one.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's so, and especially even in a small apartment, it's such a tiny compressor, but man, it comes in so handy.
Yeah, I bought one
Uh,
years and years ago from Home Depot, and it's
That's from
more than
Harbor
paid
Freight.
for itself over the year from blowing up kids' toys and floaties and everything else. And like I say, all I do is go down and get a longer hose for it, and I ain't got to bring the cars in the garage no more. I just whip the hose out, put air in the tires,
Yeah,
wrap it up on the side of the rack, and I'm good.
I got that on a Black Friday deal. I think I paid 45 for it. And it
Oh,
was
that's
originally
real-
like 60 or 70.
Yeah.
And
I got-
then the whole kit with the hose and everything separate was
Mhm.
like, I think $15 or $20.
When I bought mine, it had everything with it, but the hose is only about maybe 15 feet, 20 feet long. The one I have now,
That's
is
only
some-
about a 5-foot hose.
yeah. I said one I have now, the hose I got now is like 40 feet, 40, 50 feet long.
But
Mine's
that
a-
thing works
I
great
got
for
a
blowing
hun-
out my computer and different things too.
I got 100-foot hose on a retractable reel,
Oh yeah, I do
Yeah.
like the retractable ones.
but
We got
it's
work to do.
mine's
Don't
like
use this, Justin?
mine's like a
No,
20
that shit's too
gallon
expensive, dude. I just use my air
compressor
compressor.
garage.
As much as I clean my computer now, because I clean mine out every week or two. I tear all the panels off and wipe everything out.
Do you
Damn.
take the keys off your keyboard? Do you like pop them out and like dust
I
it
do
off?
that once in a while if it gets really bad. I'll
Oh,
pop them out and clean in between the keys, but I have cherry switches that aren't removable. They're not hot swappable switches. So I
oh.
can't pull the switches out and clean. So I just wipe around them
Mhm.
and then I'll re-oil them and put the
I
keys
thought
back
you were
on.
seriously gonna say you blow out your keyboard after every meal.
No, but that thing, that right there, because I used to buy canned air, but that stuff can get expensive. But that thing saved me a lot of money just in canned air
Mhm.
from cleaning.
See, this is why I hate. I know I got those little TRS adapters to change from one to the other, and now I can't find it.
For what I paid for it, I can't complain. So
How you doing?
Now they gonna make me work. Football teams having 2 banquets, one for freshmen and one for JV varsity.
When does the
Two
club
different
meet?
freaking days.
They race every Thursday night, Friday night, and then Saturday.
Okay, and can you use the track
That
at
is-
any time you want?
it's
Okay.
not what it sounded like
Awesome.
he said.
Thank you.
What,
Yeah,
is it
nice,
like a-
nice house.
Indoor track. What?
Oh,
Yeah, that's
nice.
pretty.
Cool.
I heard
Yeah.
something completely different when he went up and tied that girl.
When can I use
Nice little place.
I thought he
Yeah.
said, "When can you f me?"
Yeah, this is.
I was like,
No, I said no. I asked her when the clubs meet. When the clubs meet.
I don't know. In my head, I just heard
Randy, we all heard what you said. Justin's just somewhere else.
Yeah.
Not,
Hey,
not my
Justin.
not my type, Justin.
Hey, Justin, you said that if your kids missed their class, the period the period they call you right away.
within 10 minutes after they miss a period, they'll call you on the phone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when
message
when
on.
my girlfriend called me 10 minutes after she missed the period, I was scared.
You're funny.
After she missed her period, I was scared. So,
Yeah, she called me and told me I missed my period.
I missed my
I said, "Oh shit!
If
Oh
I would
shit!"
have listened in that class, I wouldn't have 3 pain in the asses right now.
Yeah. You know the worst part about that?
You're pain in the asses, Justin. Don't play that game.
I love them, but they are a pain in the ass.
Better check to see if you got
You
my.
love your kids, but they're always pains in the ass.
Yeah. Hey, Justin, you know the worst part about that when you get that call?
Complete front bulkhead for
You get that call
man.
and she
too.
wants to. She's not going to tell her mama because we don't want to tell her mother yet. And she tells me, "What are we going to do?" I said, "Well, we're going to have a dinner over at my house, and we're going to tell my parents."
Morning.
So we go over there, and I made some stuff, and we ate. And when we were finished eating, we were sitting around talking. And I said, "I got to break some news to y'all. She missed a period." Like this.
Hey, Lance.
Now I
My
know
dad
why
looks
Randy
at-
turned his volume down.
Kids are
Yeah,
here.
my dad looks at me, and he said, "Well, son, you're gonna have to work. You know, you're working now, but you got to work more." And I was still in school, right? And my mother's shaking her foot, and she goes, "Yeah, what are you gonna do?" I said, "We're gonna have the baby, and whatever. We just whatever." Next day, she had a period.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, but a
that
missed
didn't-
period doesn't always mean that a girl's pregnant. Though.
Yeah, but we were young, very young.
A lot of girls will take birth control just to control their.
Well, did you learn you shouldn't be doing that when you're 12 years old?
No, 17.
Ooh.
Oh, come on, Randy. Look, I got a good shot of that girl. She wasn't even bad looking. He could be getting free parts right now that I'm
I
telling
don't know
you.
that last bit of shot I saw 2 chins.
Yeah.
Fucking Justin.
I'm just saying, free parts, bro. Take one for the team.
Take one for the team. Like everybody's getting free parts, huh?
That's funny.
But I
New
tell you what, I
strut for
won that.
you. Everybody gets a new strut.
Hey,
It's
Paul.
not just the strut, it's what's up front.
Look, you guys got him going. That's it.
Put
now.
your phone up, Randy. Oh,
Hey,
shit.
Paul, did
Look
you get
at
those? You get those steaks out the ground yet?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Paul, you get those steaks out the ground yet? Or you
Yes,
just gave up?
yeah, they did. Yep.
how'd you end up getting them out? They just finally just released
They
them.
finally came out, yep. Because
Yeah, I
I
figured
dumped,
you-
I
This
dumped
is
a gallon
for-
of windshield washer
Wait,
This
hold
is
on,
for
hold on.
front,
around all
front
of
or front differential.
and they came out.
And
Look, and she knows her shit.
Right?
yeah, let me check.
So you were asking for the bearings for the center diff, correct?
Center diff. Yeah.
So right here,
Spider-Man,
you
Spider-Man.
have the center differential.
Yeah, there's nothing like going into a
This
hobby
is-
shop though when people
There's
know what they're doing.
5120 that goes on the
Huh.
Randy's
So
gonna
I,
get beat
I
up.
won that other landing pad from Captain Ray, right? It's a little bitty freaking box about this big. I have no idea where I put it. Now I'm like Paul with the steaks. I'm gonna be looking for it all day. A little bitty white box too. I know the color of the box.
I wonder if they have a foldable 3D landing pad you could print. I bet you they do.
Oh, they do. They have one that looks like a puzzle. It's got like a puzzle pieces. You
Oh,
print 4
put
of them or
together.
6 of them together or 8 of them together and you just make it do
No,
what you
I'm
want.
talking about like the one I was showing that you could fold up though. That would be a way better design.
Oh yeah,
cool.
but then I don't know if you could do a 3D print that folds.
You could if you did like a hinge system.
Yeah, it'd have to be hinged. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something like that maybe.
Hold on, I want to
Justin,
look
you
and
ever
see.
heard of K&W cafeterias?
I've heard of a couple of different cafeterias like that.
Yeah, they just said
No.
they closed down after 88 years. They're shutting down.
Doesn't sound
Wow.
familiar.
They're on the carrot. They said they started in Delaware and they were all across the
Yeah,
Carolinas.
we had Morrison's cafeteria. We had Piccadilly. Piccadilly, I still got 1 or 2 of them in the area. Hey, Donald, Piccadilly's got good gumbo, good seafood gumbo.
Make it out of a can, Don.
I don't know how they get it out of it, but it's an okra seafood gumbo. It was every time I've gone there, it was pretty good. Okra seafood gumbo.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
We have
Yeah, I was
cafeteria.
just reading an article saying this 88-year-old restaurant in
That's the-
K&W was shutting down. Didn't tell the employees nothing. They all just came to work. The doors are chained up.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Oh, they do have one, Joe. Look. I'll send you the thing off of Thingiverse, but I'll show it. Hold up. Well, see that?
Oh yeah, it does.
Oh cool.
Can't be. Yeah, it can't be too big though. Yeah, it could be 4 times the size of the plate.
Yeah, because you could just print one
Yeah, print
one
in
piece at a
pieces.
time.
Yeah.
So you could do like one piece the size of your almost the entire size of the plate.
Yeah.
And that'd be a pretty good size landing pad.
Yeah, 256 times 256 times 4.
I didn't even know you guys were here until recently. Last time I
We've
remember,
been here
this
all
was Rugged
morning.
Warehouse.
Yeah, Randy talking to the people.
We've been here.
250
We're here every morning and every afternoon, Randy.
He's just
10
he's
inches.
just trying to pick her up.
Y'all leave Randy alone. He's trying to grease the palms.
Yeah, he's trying to pick her up. Quiet.
I ain't hear you. I had my turn now because you're disrespectful.
You just now figured that out, huh?
Oh shit.
Oh man. Let me go check the
Who?
weather today.
Us?
See if I'm going to go anywhere.
Awesome. All right, I want to go check out a couple of things, and I'll be right
We
back.
got Santa Ana's
There you go, Joe. I just sent you the.
today and tomorrow.
Okay.
They
the
said
link for it.
they clocked up in Santa Clarita 73 miles per hour.
Wow.
That's just below hurricane wind.
That might be a cool little print to try out though.
Let me look at it.
So if it's 10 inches, each piece would be 10 inches. That'd be 20 inches by 20
Yeah.
inches.
Yeah,
So that's a pretty good size landing
that's
pad.
pretty
I mean,
good size.
It's
Yeah,
not huge,
for those mini
but,
for those mini drones Joe flies. That's good.
but that would be something you could fold up and take with your damn Neos and shit. And your Mini. I mean, it's not that big, but let's see.
That's pretty cool though.
Perspective
Yep.
here.
And glows in the dark.
No.
Oh.
Now,
Well, it
if
depends.
you did filament that glows in the dark, it would.
Yeah.
20, it's a pretty decent size. I mean, that would be big enough definitely for Air 2 or Air 2S or an Air 3.
Yeah, it
It
would.
Might even be big enough for a Mavic.
Does it have the two colours with the circle and the?
That'd be big enough.
You could actually paint it that way. It doesn't have a circle. It just has a big H. You can go in there and tell it to make that different colors.
Yeah.
You could probably put your own design on it too, like your own logo.
And
You
you
want it.
probably could, because I'm looking at it. It looks like they did 3D print it in a glow in the dark. It's actually got magnets. Looks like.
That'd be
You know
cool.
that it's not. I don't think it's foldable, but it's got magnets.
Or it's
Yeah.
foldable and the magnets hold it together once it's
Yeah,
folded.
that's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. It's magnets in the ends.
Yeah, it's for when you fold it up, it holds it together.
Yeah.
You could even print it with a little handle on it and carry it.
Yeah.
Because the foldable ones have one piece that isn't joined together so that it folds easier. It's only 3 of the pieces are joined together, and
Right.
the other 2 aren't. Kind of thing.
Nah, that might be a fun little print though. Maybe put your logo on there, Joe.
Yep. I've seen a couple others like that. Oh, this morning, I hate the fact that I gotta get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to bring my daughter to work, right now. But like this morning was perfect. My granddaughter comes out, like I said, she's gonna be 3 in about a month and a half. She comes out, she looks at me, she goes, "Morning, Papa. I love you too much, Papa." And then she sticks her finger out, 'cause I put my finger out, and when they touch, she goes, "Psh." And then when she talked to me, I said, "You know how pretty you are?" "Yes." I said, "You know, this morning is a better morning because I get to see you?" "Yes." She goes, "Yes." Like that. Laughs. She's always laughing. She's always happy. And then when she was leaving, she said, "Love you, Papa." I said, "Love you too." She says, "But I love you too much." Like that. Then she comes over by the front of the car and she goes, "Mwah," throws it. So I did, "Mwah," and I threw it back and she grabs it, goes on her face, slaps her face like that. She goes, "I caught it like that. Love you," and walked off.
Yeah.
I told my daughter, it's nice to see her in the morning. You're a different story.
How old is she now?
She'll be 3 next month.
Oh yeah, just in time to tear your fucking apartment up the minute you let her loose in there.
No, she listened. She got the dog. The dog's corral all over it. Because
She turns your
everywhere,
camera lens into an actual cup.
everywhere she goes, if she sits somewhere, she's got 2 dogs sitting next to her. They kind of corral her. Because, I mean, they'll go up there and they'll just lay on her lap, put their head on her lap just to be next to her.
Oh, that's like Tyson. He's super protective of Aubrey
Oh,
and
yeah.
Sarah. Oh yeah, those two. You don't like anybody getting near him.
What's fun?
Aubrey is his baby for sure.
See, it's a white box, a little bit bigger than this. You know, still looking for this damn shit. about this big. What did I do with it?
I don't see any with the 17mm hex.
That's a pretty big old hobby shop right there.
Yeah, but I tell you one thing, the other hobby store has a lot bigger inventory. They don't have an indoor track, but they have a huge inventory.
Damn, that's crazy.
I mean, this one's nice. They got a big parts selection back there, but as for actual vehicles, they don't have much.
We had a store called Ravens. It was Ravens. It was Vincent and I can't remember what her name was. No, it was Ravens. I think he was Ray. I can't remember what her name was, but it was the half part of it. And he specialized in Engage and HO trains. And I used to go looking. I'd be in that store for hours looking at the different Engage trains. Like, man, I spent so much money on Engage trains in the store.
God, Joe was a young Sheldon.
Yeah. I still got a train board that's in that closet right there. That's boarded up. It's in a wooden. I built a wooden case with a handle that the board just sits in, and it's 3 feet by 3 feet, 4 feet by 2.5 feet, and it's got all the tracks on it. It's got 3 different layouts of tracks on it with a mountain, a tunnel, the whole works, bridges, the whole thing. It's all built, sitting in the closet right there. We took it out about 2 or 3 years ago, about 5 years ago. Put the trains on it, ran them around for a while, and I boxed it back up. But it takes up this whole space I'm in.
Right now. Who would have?
They got a whole bunch of Engage trains. But the one I had that I sold was the Crescent City Southern. That's the one, the Crescent City Southern train. It had the steam engine.
Do you guys have any
4 or 5 cars
of the new
that went with
TRX
it?
plug?
And I sold it to somebody for $450. I think we paid $150.
I know there was an old style. The newer style was like rounded.
Oh, not for the batteries, no. They do not sell their battery connectors, actually.
Okay. I think I found one place that you can get them. Yeah.
But yeah, you can get them from like Amazon, Chinese companies, but you can't, but no actual like verified retailer will.
All right. It's because they don't want nobody making adapters to use different batteries on their truck. I'm gonna end up cutting the plug off the ESC and just running my own batteries. Like if I could put a connector on, that's what I would rather do. So, right.
Man, y'all got so much in common there.
Damn proprietary bastards.
Yeah, Randy. Ask their number. Take her for
All you
coffee.
need to do is find the right socket to fit it, put a couple of little wires in it, and a plug on the other end of it. So it's not actually a solid adapter, but 2 plugs like a patch lead. I bet he's got his phone turned
Is
down.
Randy wearing penny loafers? Randy wants to know. What else? I can't see. Oh no, those are Nikes. Yeah,
Black
those are
Air Force
Nikes.
One. These are my beater shoes because it's supposed to rain today.
Hey, Randy, why don't you just make a little patch lead? Get the right socket for the one that's on it and the right plug for the one that you want to use.
Well, that's what I was talking to.
Together.
That's what I was going to do, but they don't allow them to sell the actual female plug I need. The battery, the Traxxas battery has a male plug, and the ESC has the female plug.
And the reason why they probably don't is because they're an official Traxxas dealer, and they probably
Well, no,
voids
I got that.
warranties. So
I think I got that backward.
Y'all missed
Always
it.
comes back to
She
the
went
female plug
way over
hard to get.
y'all's head. She was trying
But yeah,
to throw
they-
some action at Randy. He missed the pitch.
Yeah,
They
that's
don't-
right. That's what I kept saying. Give her your phone number. Go for coffee.
I only
That's what I kept
have those
saying.
connectors at my house.
These young,
Hey, Greg,
these young
But they
kids
want all
these
their stuff to
days.
be proprietary, so they don't want nobody to sell it. So that you can't find the plugs anywhere.
Yeah,
I think
but
I
you gotta
found
also
one.
be careful using Chinese shit sometimes
Yeah.
too.
hey, Dre, and I always come back to the female plug. It's hard to get.
There you go.
Hard to get.
Always.
You gotta beg for it sometimes.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, you're messing with like very volatile batteries at the end of the day. Just be careful.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Not like you're fucking putting 4 double A's in the bottom of that car before you go drive it.
Yeah, no,
Right.
those get hot.
I'm debating. I think I'm gonna end up getting a second battery.
What? Which
Shit,
one do
I
you have?
would
Do you have the 57 or the?
I have the
The 5,000.
6,700 mile 4-cell,
All those are good.
and then see if I get
How much
this,
does
I'll
that
have
cost?
$140.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
Jesus.
But
Yeah,
but
they're
that's
not cheap.
cheaper. That's cheaper than a lot of places I've seen. You go online, they're like 150. And remember, I'm not paying taxes.
Now, how far did you have to drive to get to that store?
13 miles.
JD said I put the IC5 plugs on all of mine. Whatever that
Well,
is.
now ask him. I can't see the chat. The Traxxas batteries they're like they have an ID connector, so they have the balance lead wired in with the actual plug. So if I was to put another, I can't cut that plug off the battery and put a different plug on there, because then it won't have the balance lead.
JD's saying you can get those. I'm assuming he's talking about the batteries. He didn't specify, but he said you can get those way cheaper online. So he might have a website you haven't run across yet.
Tell him post a link. Let me see.
Oh, he says, but I run ARMA. Traxxas comes with different crap. So
Yes, I'm
yeah,
telling you,
maybe
I've
that's
looked
why.
these 6,700 mile batteries. I'll tell you. Let me go on Traxxas website.
Like I said, JD would be the one to ask for like links to websites and stuff because he's been around that for a while. He knows a
They're
lot about those cars.
They're $160 on the Traxxas website. That's not including taxes that I would pay. So I would be paying like $170.
Okay, he says, "Oh man, I'm not sure about Traxxas. They are so bad about their proprietary stuff."
I'll show you. Hold on.
But you could also hit up Francois's channel, and when he's got like 20 people on the panel, I'm sure somebody would be able to give you some info on that.
See my screen?
Yeah, 159.
159. And then if you go to Amazon, they don't even have them on Amazon. They got the
Yeah, they're only
5,000 mile, and
5,000. Yeah,
you can't. It's hard to find them.
they got 6,500. It looks like is the biggest one I
Yeah.
saw.
Well, that's not Traxxas.
I mean,
okay.
you'll usually find Mel on Lloyd's channel on a Monday night.
Ed, did you ever go live, man? 'Cause I was
Okay,
waiting
so
for that.
JD says, yeah, Tank does his shows on Thursdays. They talk only RCs, and they have a bunch of Traxxas guys on there. So that might be the place to go hit up.
Whose show?
Francois.
Do you have do anybody got the link to his channel?
It's the Tank.
It's Frank the Tank.
Hold on, I'll look
Yeah,
for it.
just
If I
type
find, I'll
in,
get it to him soon.
just type in Frank the Tank, I think is what it is.
Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not subscribed to his channel because I'm not into RC cars like that. So I don't remember what the
Now,
name of
look,
his channel was.
what my dilemma is, I can cut the plug off the ESC and wire like an XT90 on it, and then get batteries, and then wire an XT90 onto the batteries, or get batteries with an XT90. But then the one Traxxas battery that I have is going to be useless. And if I buy this one, I'll have two, but then I won't be able to use any other batteries. And if I do, I'll have two of these batteries that are useless.
Well, sell the Traxxas battery online.
Hey,
That's a
Randy,
good
I just
idea.
sent you the link to his channel. Send it through Messenger.
Okay.
He was on
And
last
what
night.
Yeah, just
he
tell him
comes
you
on?
came from Murray's show. He'll probably let. I'm not going to guarantee, but he might let you come on his panel if he knows where you came from. Just tell him you're good friends with Murray because he comes
Look,
on
let me show
Murray's
you.
quite a bit every once in a while.
These batteries, my main thing with these batteries is they only have a 25 C rating. That's very low. But if the batteries that I'm looking at getting, let me show you.
You can't get the hump
And
batteries?
JD said I would go the route of just scrapping that one battery. He said,
I think that's what I'm leaning toward. I don't think I'm going to get this one because let me show you my card. These China Hobby Line batteries have really good reviews. They're 6,200 mAh, 4S, 14.8 volts, same as the Traxxas one. And they're 100 C instead of 25 C. That means they're more powerful. They might not last quite as long, but they're more powerful. And I can get 2 of them for $90.
Hey,
yeah, shit, for what those cost, you spend an extra $50 for what you'd pay for one. You get 4 of them.
Randy, have
Right.
you looked into the hump batteries?
What's that?
The hump ones? They're like a little. Oh, fuck. See on
Do you have Randy on Messenger, Ed?
Yeah, I do. I think.
Okay, I was
Did
going to
you
say. If
did
not,
you
I'll
say
send
the
you his
hump
link.
No, I
the
don't.
hump
No, I don't.
hump ones?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
I'll
hump
send you.
ones.
No, I've never heard of them.
Yeah, they're.
Randy, I'm going to send Ed your link to your Facebook
Hold on.
so he can.
Okay.
Hold on. I'll see if I can share it here.
Eventually, I'm going to upgrade the steering servo and possibly the ESC. But like I said, I don't see any point in upgrading it until it breaks. Or like Mark was saying, I could sell the old stuff. I don't know. Don't know. All right, I think I'm ready to check out.
Okay, Randy, you take care.
No, he's talking to the
No, he said-
cashier.
Oh, you're talking to the cashier. Okay.
I knew Paul did that. Paul was ready to kill the show. He's saying, okay, we'll go. We'll see y'all tomorrow. See y'all tomorrow.
All right, but
Yeah, he's ready to go. I could tell.
Joe says to shut it down.
I did not.
Ed, I just sent you Randy's link to Facebook.
I'm still looking for that landing
You can
pad that I
friend
want.
request him.
Driving me crazy.
Where you trying to find it? Where in you have there?
What time do you guys?
Yeah, I'm
close?
trying to.
Tonight, 9
It's a
o'clock.
little bit small box. I
You're
know I
open-
slid it
you're open
between
Saturday.
something.
So I have the whole car stripped down bare, so I'm gonna put it back together, and I might need some more bearings. I don't.
Here, I'll send him that link, JD.
Okay.
I'll send I'm gonna send you a link to Randy that JD put in the
Hop
chat.
off here, guys. I'm gonna get my ass in gear and get going, so I'm not stalling. So I'll catch you guys later on this evening.
Okay, TJ, you
Bye.
behave yourself today.
Okay, I will.
All right. Thank you.
Adios.
Okay.
Well, I was going to go to the other hobby shop, but that's another like 10 miles up the road. But I don't think I need to.
Hey,
Not if
Randy,
you
I
got
sent
everything you're looking for.
Randy, I sent you a link that JD put in the chat for you. Some batteries.
Okay.
He said,
only thing- The one thing that sucks about Delaware is you don't get bags. You either bring your own bag or you got to carry all your shit out. They will not give out bags.
I have a shopping bag in my coat pocket permanently. Because we have to pay.
You're putting coffee in across the hall. Stop.
the only place you have to bring your own bag or buy one is Aldi's. Other than that, every place still has bags you can get.
Yeah, Aldi have always had to pay for the bags in there, but Walmart, Asda, Tesco, any supermarket now you have to pay for a bag.
And Aldi's, you don't even have to really pay for a bag because they put tons of boxes out for
Yeah.
customers, and
Yeah.
you can just go grab one of their boxes.
Which
throw
is
your
nice
shit in it.
use if you're on the bus. But yeah.
Now I got to go to the auto parts store and get some grease.
They don't sell the type of grease you needed, or what?
They might, but I'm guessing it's going to be cheaper at the auto parts store. Let me.
Yeah.
I'll make sure it's the right kind, because definitely
That's what I'm-
difference in grease.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I know it's got to be high temp.
Yeah, just get some copper brake grease.
The one I seen was Dynamite. Dynamite high temp grease.
You could, I don't know if you've already checked, but check your local area, see if there's any like local meetups that you can go to and learn some shit from those guys.
Well,
Or
they said
anywhere in your area.
they have clubs. The clubs come here on Thursday night and they race. I would
Yeah,
love to
but
get a
is
look.
that just slot car or is that RC guys?
No, it's RC guys. They're just
Okay.
racing. They're racing buggies, not trucks.
They just race them in the parking lot?
No, they race them on that track.
Oh. I thought that was a slot car track. Okay.
No, slot car tracks are circle.
I only saw it for a split second, so I didn't.
No, that's a 1/10. I think 1/10 scale or 1/8 scale buggy track.
Yeah, when I came back in the room, you were panning away from it, and I only saw it for a second. That's what I thought it was.
It's a lot bigger than what I thought. I knew they had a track. I seen it online, but it looked a lot small. Looked a lot smaller online.
That is a nice track though.
Yeah, it's not definitely not bad, and it's the only one that I know of around here.
Yeah, that'd be the way to go, man. Find some local guys. I've been doing that shit for like 10 years. They'd be able to help you in 2 seconds.
Now I got to figure out what I'm going to do about the plugs. I need to check the batteries that I'm getting ready to buy.
JD says I use red and tacky grease.
Stop.
Red and tacky. Where do they sell that at?
Let's see.
Is it silicone grease, JD? Okay, red and tacky grease. It's made by Lucas. You get it at Advanced Auto.
Yep, Advanced Auto, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably for brake.
Oh, yeah, I know that grease.
It's copper grease, isn't it, for brakes?
Yeah, we used to use, what's a lithium grease?
Yeah, I got lithium grease here. Lucas.
I have grease at the house that I used on the bearings on my Mustang, but I don't know if it seems a little harsh for this type of use. It's not I think it's lithium grease, not silicone grease.
Yeah, they sell it at Lowe's or Advanced Auto. Walmart also carries it, but it depends on your area. AutoZone has it listed on their website too. It's pretty much any of the parts stores you should be good.
And I printed this last night.
Yeah, I recognize the
nice.
label when I saw it. I used to use that back in the day at my dad's shops.
This is
So-
a Harrier, a Marine Corps Harrier on a card, so you just put it together.
Yeah, it's like a pop together
Yeah.
model.
I'm going to
It's
walk
made
back in
Exactly
here.
how they would come if you bought it at the store.
I know. I made it for him last night. I'm gonna send this with my daughter-in-law for when he gets back, he can make it for his death.
If you're gonna
Come on,
send
Walt.
it to him, I would send him two just so he has extra parts.
Oh, yeah.
In case he
I
breaks
actually
something.
want to reprint it. It takes 7 hours to print. I want to reprint it, and instead of having white for the canopy, I'm gonna put translucent. So it'll get more of a clear look for the canopy instead of white like that. Instead of white.
Here, Randy, I'll show you the one, the hump battery.
Logan, stop.
I'm going to walk back in here and see what they got for the
Stop.
price.
This man working.
Right there.
The man's.
4200 power
Yeah,
pack.
they have
Coming
all
back and
different,
forth. Stop. No ball.
all different,
No. No.
volts.
Okay. That's your battery?
Yeah, that was my battery, yeah, for it.
No.
Look like a bunch of D batteries put together.
Is that
Yeah.
a LiPo or a NiCad?
That's, no, I like it, I think. I'm not,
Yeah. Back so soon.
Okay.
Do you guys have grease?
That's it.
Like grease for like the
that was my baby,
like the rear, not and for inside the differential, but just like regular silicone grease for the.
Stop looking.
Yeah, let me see.
Oh, wait, hold on. What? All right, hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna check something else out. I appreciate it. Thank you. They had like a tiny little bit, like a size of a quarter, for $5. I can find something better than that.
and this is my two babies.
It's a good job you didn't ask her if she had any lubricant.
What kind are those, Mark or Ed? I mean,
Those are my 4.6 nitro.
Those are nice.
they're
Try-
nitro.
The Savage, yeah.
Oh,
What
yeah.
size?
What is that?
That's my Savage.
Okay, so
Those are my monster trucks. Nitro
JD
gas.
says the hobby store grease that they have sucks, so don't get it.
Yeah, I'm
Anyway.
not getting it. For the
Yes.
price they want and the amount of grease you get, it's not worth it.
Oh, yeah, I see. Two matching trucks, huh?
Yeah,
That's
those
nice.
things are fast, man. They were fast until I got rid of it.
Okay, I have one question that JD brought up. What are you doing in this picture? Why do you got a hot dog hanging out of your mouth?
The hot dog, where?
You see what I'm sharing? What is that?
Hold on. What would you go and hold on. Hold on. Oh fuck, what did I do here? Shit.
Open Zoom back up.
What did I do here? Oh no. No, that's not it.
You should have
Middle
saw
name,
what I
Ed.
should have saw what I found on his computer yesterday, JD. Ugh.
Oh, Lord.
Hold on. How do I get
I'm
in?
never giving you access to my computer. Damn.
How do I get this thing out of here?
Get what out of here?
Oh, okay. Never mind. What would you
Is it
find?
gone?
Yeah, what'd you find?
Yeah, me and JD brought this point up. What are you doing in this picture?
Oh, I'm fishing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You got a
Fishing
hot
with hot
dog
dogs?
hanging out of your mouth.
Fishing at the fucking truck stop? What are you doing?
All right, Ed.
Stop.
Ugh.
Ed learned to party wherever you are, right, Ed?
Yeah.
There's an AutoZone right over here. I'm gonna go over here and see what they got.
Me.
That's a good thing about parts
We'll find
stores,
that
man,
landing
is they're
pin. Oh,
fucking
where's it landing pin?
fishing for trouser trout. Yeah.
Find it. Smell it. Smell for it. You know where's that.
Yeah, that's a good thing about parts stores, man. They're like McDonald's, they're fucking everywhere.
Yeah,
So
no doubt.
I got about probably 7 parts stores within probably a 7-mile radius of me.
That's a lot. Well, 7 miles, yeah. Yeah, we got.
Yeah, I got at least 6 or 7, yeah. that
I
can
know I
think of.
got 3 of them within like 200 yards of each other in my local town.
Did you see Advanced redid all their signage now? They
Yeah, I seen that.
it actually looks really nice. They went with like this whole all black signage with the Advanced, and they redid the lettering and everything. It looks really nice.
I think
They re-
Advanced is a lot better than AutoZone.
I don't really have a preference on parts stores, but I don't really go in there too often.
Well, for actual car parts. I mean, if you're just getting like supplies, AutoZone's pretty good for like cosmetic and you know,
windshield
I mean,
wiper
supplies.
fluid, shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but advanced
Yeah.
is more geared towards parts.
Yeah, AutoZone definitely has a lot of cosmetic shit for your car.
I like O'Reilly's for
decals and
just
all that.
general stuff.
Right,
Yeah,
we
we
don't
got
have it at
O'Reilly's.
O'Reilly's. Yeah, we don't have one around here.
If you want to go for parts, you go to Napa.
Oh
Right
yeah,
there.
especially
But
if you get
Napa-
one of the.
It's proud of their stuff.
Well, if you get especially no Napa is actually really good, especially if it's one of the mom and pop Napa locations where you get those older guys that have owned it for 30 years. They know what the
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
they're talking about.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
know what they're talking about. A lot of them do. It's better
and it's
than
a
going
franchise,
to AutoZone
so-
when it's a kid. I
Yeah,
used to do
that's-
commercials for the region, like a Napa regional here.
My stepdad.
Yeah, because
swore
there's
by
a
Napa.
lot of franchises in Napa.
Mhm. He sold off to a larger franchise, but the guy, he had 1, 2, 3. Was it 4 locations? 3 or 4
Tends to be a-
locations.
Yeah, because it tends to be a family business, so you do get a lot.
And he
if you
he
find
kept
a
it
good
going for
local
years
one.
and years and years. And then when he sold off his franchise to a larger franchise, they gave him a good chunk of money for his stores and a retainer to stay on for the next year at more than I make,
Yeah, for like a
more than double
transitional
what I
period.
make, just as consultation. So basically, he went fishing and they'd call him if they had any issues.
Yeah, it was for like a transitional period.
Yeah, and so he got paid to do nothing. That's a good gig.
Yeah, like the parts for the used to, because my dad two of the 5 shops my dad, they had their own parts department in the shop,
Mhm.
and Napa was the one that supplied it, and it was a family owned franchise, and you went in there and it was nothing but a bunch of older guys.
The
working
one
in there,
good thing
been there
about
for years.
Napa does, or at least the one around here, they do a lot of business with the garages because they'll grab that part and deliver it and they have such an
Well,
inventory. They've got huge
and
back room.
Well, and they'll do like part supplies for shops like my dad's, where instead of you ordering one belt for a car, they'll supply you with every type of belt you'd ever need for like serpentine belts, stuff like that. That way you already have them on hand, and then they'll come in once every 6 months or so and refill them for you.
Hey, Joseph, can you check your messenger fast, please?
Yeah.
Don't say nothing, just check it, please. Well, you guys can still talk.
I'll tell you, we had rain come through here yesterday, but the air in this house is so damn dry. We've got humidifiers up in our bedroom. I come down here, start working, and it's just like my eyes are burning.
I can tell you need another coffee, sir. An espresso with a shot.
I finished that,
You
and
want-
that was the last of my cold brew. So I'll probably go up and
No, you want one with a shot.
go make me a mocha pot full.
Oh, a mocha pot full.
Actually, no. What I'll probably do is just go up and put some hot water and drink water. I've had my caffeine for the day. I don't need more. That's that little stair step where you start getting it more and more addicted to caffeine when you start doing that. Oh, I'll just have my one. Oh, I'll have another one. I only have a second cup of coffee
You guys grease like
twice a week.
like marine grease, something.
I don't know what that stuff is right here in outside.
Tell them you're looking
Like
for the red and
like
tacky.
red and tacky.
Oh, that would be right here.
Aha.
Ooh. Today's National Kiss a Redhead Day.
That would be all.
Fucking Randy gonna get slapped by one of these women.
And like, do you carry dynamite grease?
You should know better not to go in a damn
Not
store
sure.
without headphones on.
Ask her if they have KY.
Pat.
Telling
Telling
you,
you today's National Kiss a Redhead Day. Tell her.
copper grease would work.
Oh, it is National Kiss a Redhead Day, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it
it's
is.
it's like marine grease.
I'm going to stand outside Target and wait. Because I would go by
Dynamite's just the
Walmart, but they
brand
look
name.
better at Target. So
I need some like water resistant, something that's
yeah,
not
if I
gonna
go
collect a
across
lot
the
of
street to
dust.
Belk, they even look better.
Okay, so we did that. We did that.
Green grease and there's a couple of
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Donald. So if I put a sign on me, today's National Kiss a Redhead Day, I'm waiting. Like that and go stand by Target, how long you think I'd be there?
All day.
No, I mean, how long you think they'd let me stay there?
I'm gonna say before the police show up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, all I'm doing is National Kiss a
Why
Redhead
would
Day. I'm
they?
waiting.
Why would they call the police on them?
Nah, they probably wouldn't.
Loitering,
Attempting to sexually harass.
sexual
I'm
harassment.
not
No.
sexual harassing nothing.
How? He's just saying, I'm waiting.
Waiting.
No, that's not what he said. He said, I'm waiting, kiss a redhead day.
I did not say
Yeah?
that. I said
You know what?
today is National
I'm-
Kiss a Redhead. I'm waiting.
There you go.
I'm
You said,
waiting to kiss a redhead, not a specific. It's not a target at anybody.
No, it don't have to be targeted anyway. Sexual harassment does not have to be a targeted victim. It could be a group.
Solicitation. It's solicitation.
Did you? I
Thank you,
messaged
Mark.
you back, Ed.
Well, if they're calling that sexual harassment, they shouldn't have the freaking day.
Because there's no way to clean that up anyway. If you get my drift.
Talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Ed.
Oh, okay.
And there's no way to clean it up, and it looks like it's all blurry. So
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't worry.
What
about
is it?
Okay. Thank you.
He didn't want me to say anything, so
Yeah, no.
Joe or Don would be the ones to ask whether it'll clear up or not.
no, it's not nothing that.
Unless it's medical and you need some special ointment.
Thank you, Justin.
Yeah, he was talking about his rash.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I told you not to say anything, bro.
I was giving him that whatever treatment Matt used
Well,
last
maybe
time.
you should pass that on to Randy, give him some of that dynamite grease.
You guys want to see it? I can show you.
No, it's okay.
It's like, you gotta know that red and tacky or that man grease. Yeah, lube up my wheels.
I don't want to see nobody's rash. I saw enough of that shit when I was working in the
I'm looking for some ass crack and sack lube.
Randy gonna be mad as hell at us.
Well, the
No,
problem
we-
was, see, this is a problem with Zoom is when you're on your phone, you can't actually turn it all the way down. It will let you turn it down to about 10 or 15% on the volume, and that's it. So you can't actually mute the stream unless you leave the stream. There's no way to actually mute this volume on it.
Yeah, on your phone you can turn the speakerphone off.
Yeah, Justin's right. It only goes down so far.
Not on
Yeah,
my.
and
I
Android,
turn
it won't
the
let you do it.
If I turn
will-
the speakerphone off on my phone, you can't hear a fucking thing.
No, see, it doesn't do anything. Like on Android, it will only let you turn the volume down. That's it. But it will stop right when you get to about 15% on the volume bar. I don't know why it won't let you turn it all the way
Yeah,
down. I
even
think
when you
it's
hit the
stupid.
The Zoom.
Even when you hit the speaker.
Comes up, yeah, Zoom
Ah,
comes up. If you look on the on the pages that are open, Zoom comes up as a phone call, and you can mute your microphone and turn your speakerphone off on there.
Yeah, but he's already tried that. You can do the microphone thing, but you can't do the speaker thing. Doesn't work on Android.
Yeah.
I've had that same problem. That's why I had to put my headphones in that
Even
day
if
before I
you-
went in
even
the
if
bank
you-
because
even if you
David
had
was
to
talking about robbing it.
I remember that.
Yeah.
So, let them know you have a gun. Let them know you have a gun.
Just for future safety, Randy, just don't go in any stores on Zoom without headphones in.
Hey, y'all are good, man. If you say something out of line, you know what I mean? I'm gonna let them know. Like it was these fools.
His phone screen goes blank.
Yeah, all
Just-
you hear
just-
is, and then the
Just,
phone
I
just
send
on the
you
floor.
something on Messenger, please. Thanks.
All right, I'll check it.
Yeah.
No, all of a sudden you just hear a slapping noise and his phone sliding across under one of the
Yeah.
shelves.
Girl's gonna say, "Here's my number, baby."
Send me that lubrication that Don uses.
Ah,
That Don uses?
The name.
Do what?
Yeah, even if you do that, you can't. It gets worse if you do
Oh,
that,
okay.
Ed.
Okay,
KY.
thank you.
I double checked it.
Do what?
No.
KY. This is what he uses.
No, I said to Justin, could you give me the name of that lubrication that Don uses?
No. Crisco.
See, Crisco, that's,
Crisco.
is that Crisco oil or butter?
Gets worse. He gets
It's
that
short.
Pam,
Crisco shortening.
he gets that Pam spray, you know, she sprays it with Pam.
Man, on what's on third base?
Imagine that.
Oh,
Wish I had some KY. Hold on a minute, run get some Pam spray and go back. Let's try that.
I
baby.
wouldn't use Pam spray. My wife's name is Kathy.
oh my God.
I mean, it's awful specific.
Come on over here, honey. Give me a little shot of spray on this, will
Who's Pam?
you?
This is bothering the hell out of me.
Uh-oh.
That I cannot find this freaking
Can't find
landing
your
pad.
line.
Oh, I thought you were
landing
gonna
pad?
say that you can find the Pem spray.
No, it's bothering the hell out of me because it's a little bitty white freaking box. And I know I stuck it somewhere. And I don't know where the hell I stuck it.
Yeah, it's most likely in the last
Guess-
place you had it,
Oh, I agree.
if that helps you.
But
at
he
all.
doesn't remember where he last place he had it.
I even went back to Captain Ray's stream that I was on. He said, "Did you get your landing pad?" I picked up and showed it to him so I could remember the size of it and what it looked like. A little bitty white freaking box. I don't remember bringing it to the car. I bet you it's in the car. I bet you I brought it in the car and stuck it in that wooden thing I got in case I wanted to start using it.
Oh, is that
well,
box right there,
Like you would remember it's in the car.
Well, that's where it should be. That's where I would have brought it. I probably put it in that. I've got a box that holds like antifreeze. It's a big wooden crate. And I got like a quart of oil in there, some antifreeze in there, and it just sits in the back because it's easy to keep everything compacted in one area. And I bet you I've got that box stuffed up in there. Because if I needed, I've got another landing pad out there, but I bet you I brought this one out there because the only place I'm gonna use it is when I go fly. I don't need it in the house. I'll find out. I got games tonight. I'll find out when I get to the car. I got 3 games tonight.
Girls or boys?
Boys basketball. I got to remember to take this with me. So I got one player. His name is Preston. He hasn't played yet in the 2 games. He's paid me for the year. He's been sick. He had COVID. So he should be playing tonight. So I got to find out. I know his number's 20. Listen to this. His number in 9th grade is 22 in freshman basketball. Then I got JP Richardson. His number is 22 in 9th grade basketball. So they got 2 22s. They got 2 22s and they got 2 34s.
Oh,
yeah. Is that crazy? Because they didn't buy the uniforms, so they just use them, and it's just, you can tell the difference between the players, and they don't care. They know who it is. So I got to shoot. He's a blonde-headed 22, and the black-headed 22 is Richardson, JP. So I know them. And I know Herrera because he's oh shit. Herrera's a redhead. They ain't kissing him today.
Hey, you put the sign out there.
And
Man
I
up.
didn't put it out at the basketball game. I'm gonna have to see if there's any. I'm gonna see if his mom's redhead. No, his mom's not redhead. I saw her.
But she might be actually redhead. You get a check.
I ain't checking shit. Not there. I ain't reaching for nothing. But
Excuse
I'll
me,
tell you
ma'am,
what.
can
I catch one of them single moms and that's a redhead. I'm gonna tell her it's National Redhead Day. You know, kiss a redhead day. I gotta make sure I bring this with me because I know who I'm shooting, but it's better to have it in my pocket just in case I gotta think about it. You know. And then tomorrow night I have at 7:15 I have boys soccer. And then because they didn't play, they're not going to play tonight because it's supposed to start raining tonight. Supposed to have really bad rain overnight. So cancel both of the boys and girls games, and he wants to cover both of them. And I told him, I said, "Well, I'm doing basketball." He said, "Okay, I got somebody else." So then he calls me and he says, "Well, he moved the game to Saturday night, so you got a Saturday night." I said, "Okay, I got it. I'll do it." And then he said, "Oh, and by the way, Monday the girls are going to play, so I'll be shooting Monday night too." Actually, I'll be shooting Monday night and Tuesday night. Girls basketball Tuesday night. Junior RTC headshots all day Wednesday. I think it's Thursday night the boys play again, so I'll be playing. So I got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week at night, I think. Yeah, this is the way it gets crazy when you can shoot 6 basketball games in 3 days.
Did you watch the Old Miss game? Did you watch the Old Miss game?
Oh yeah, I watched it, man. I was rooting for Ole Miss.
Fucking 1 point going into the fourth quarter.
Yep, they could have. If that guy wouldn't have missed it, remember he binged 2 field goals off. If he would have hit both field goals, they win the game.
Yeah.
I think Laura needs to give Mark the most American British person award because he seems to follow more American shit than he does British stuff.
Yeah, he follows more American sport than I do.
So I say he needs the same award you have, but opposite.
Hey, Dre.
Yo.
They had a whole bunch. They've shown on the news just now. Whole bunch of protesters in Minnesota. They get out of their car and they go walk to the side and they throw tear gas canisters out there.
Oh, there was another shooting this morning. Two more people from ICE shot 2 more people.
They shot
that was yesterday, wasn't it? Where's that this morning?
Well, I saw it early this morning, so
that was out in
Portland.
Yeah, Portland.
Portland.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was to do with a vehicle too.
Well, people are going out cosplaying superheroes, and it's not going to end well.
Well, the second one sounds like a legitimate stop. They identified individuals as being a
Trinway, Nicaragua, or whatever.
Yeah, they were undocumented individuals, and they fled from the scene. So it sounds like more of a good. Sounds more justifiable, I should say.
Hey, dude, these English people are loving Grady, man. They've been doing all kinds of reaction videos on YouTube.
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna drop down here. I'm gonna get ready to go out.
Okay, Ed.
Go out
Good
where?
luck tonight, buddy.
Snow outside. Where you going?
What's that?
It's snow outside. Where you going?
I gotta go meet somebody for coffee.
All right,
He's getting mentally prepared for his live show.
It's getting ready for his live stream. Yeah.
I'm meeting an old friend for coffee, and then picking up that remote.
Oh, yeah, everybody, Ed will be live at 8 p.m. tonight, Eastern.
That's right.
What's the theme of your show going to be tonight?
I already told you, Donna.
Oh,
Come hang out with.
What's that? Going head to head with Art?
Is Art on at 7?
Art's on at 6.
Oh.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Go ahead and bump yours back to 6. That'd be perfect time.
We'll be finished when Ed starts.
No, like I said earlier, I don't want to bump into nobody's feet.
It's okay, Ed. You do your thing, buddy.
The worst thing Art would do is bump into your crotch.
Oh, I don't swing that way, bro.
Is that the worst thing he could do or the best?
But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna meet somebody for a friend for coffee, and then I'm gonna pick up meeting the guy for the remote, and then stop at my daughter's, and then yeah, coming home and
Getting ready. Well, maybe I'll see you at 5 Eastern, huh?
oh yeah, I'll come on, sure,
Okay.
yeah.
The theme is mouth fishing with hot dogs. JD is gonna let that go.
Fucking JD, he's not gonna leave that hot dog alone, eh?
No.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Okay, Ed, take care.
Okay, see you guys. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off too. I'll catch
Yeah, I
y'all
think
later.
we just shut her down.
All right, guys, take it easy. I'll talk to you guys this evening.
I'm gonna go
Okay,
continue
we'll see you,
looking for
Randy.
that
Yep.
landing
Donald,
pad.
Joe, behave yourself.
Oh, no.